I know. No, I literally know nothing. That's what's scaring me. August 26th, 2008, 8:50 p.m. Midwest Samaria, the Calvard Republic. I don't know why I said it like that. Somewhere in the capital city of Edith. Okay? I hope I said Edith right. Hey, at least we didn't start off in a train like Lloyd and Reed did.
There you go. Brought the goods. Wasn't easy to find this, you know. Went around every damn antique shop in the capital before we came across it.
Yeah, and now my legs hurt like a bitch for it. Gonna hurt something fierce tomorrow.
Well earned, I'm sure.
Open the case so we can confirm its contents then.
This does appear to be what the bosses asked for.
It looks authentic to me too.
This ain't no knockoff. It's the real thing. So, we good for $1 million?
And where did you pull that figure from?
I believe we agreed on 100,000 Mira down. 300,000 more upon completion
They
of the
really
job.
said you ain't getting that much more than me.
Well, that was then, and this is now. Inflation ain't pretty, you feel me? Doesn't sound very fair that we busted our asses for something so important only for a little loose change.
And there's a lot of rumors going around about you guys. How about it? You treat us right, and this could be the start of something real nice here.
Huh. Interesting.
I suppose you do deserve a little extra something.
Well, they're gonna kill you.
The hell? You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah, I mean, what did you expect? You're asking more money than you needed to.
Oh, you think we won't play?
Idiots!
What is this?
Huh. Should've known your place.
Word to the wise. Don't try to blackmail someone higher up on the food chain.
Honestly, though, that's true.
Damn it! The cops! When did they start patrolling down here? Idiots.
Must have been on your tail.
Let's just get out of... What?
Where did it go?
I don't know any better than you!
Oh?
What are you doing down here?
The box left? The box is just gone?
We're done. Let's scram.
We ain't gonna wait around and get busted neither.
This wasn't how it's supposed to go!
Well, you're an idiot.
Seems that tip paid off. Apprehend them.
They really fucking thought they were gonna get
Even
blackmailed.
those dumbasses in the police force have their uses once in a while. Thing's gotta be worth a shit ton of Mira if A wants it that bad.
Random
Guess I should check
guy?
the Black Light District. Or maybe there would be a better place to start.
This man just grabbed the box and left? Who even?
Thanks for your
Okay.
patronage. Hope to see
Okay.
you again.
Whatever. How did, like, no one just... I mean, well, he was invisible, but... Okay. Whatever. Whatever.
Just you now. We're about to close for the day.
Yeah, I hear ya. Come on. Gotta take this upstairs, Yums.
Oh.
I'm gonna go to bed then. Night-night.
Night-night, small, sleepy child.
Night-night. Grandpa loves you.
Good night, sweetie. Don't forget to brush your teeth first, all right? This one's on me, Van.
Ah!
Thanks. These little perks are why they call you the diva of the diner, you know?
Well, this diva's very welcome.
Think you can butter her up, do you? You really shouldn't enable him.
I mean, I don't think he. I mean, I don't think he was buttering her up. I think that was a compliment, though.
I sure smell something brewing. And it ain't the coffee.
Well, that's another dead end for me. I guess going above board for this is going to keep getting me nowhere fast. I think I'll have to take her advice after all. As bad as I feel exploiting loopholes in the law.
Imagine.
Bingo.
I don't want to do it the normal way. I need to start breaking the laws.
It was stolen from an antique shop in the capital last weekend, but because it could have been stolen goods, the shop never reported it. This has trouble written all over it.
I mean, what part of stolen doesn't make it seem like it's a bad, like immediately? As soon as you say that the goods were stolen, oh, it's hella bad.
I have no idea if this person even exists, but let's plug in that code she gave me. Oh, it worked after all!
Solutions office? The 8th district? Okay, the next day. So a random crime has happened. A person named Van drinking coffee had a small child on his lap, and a girl that was doing something. Capital of Calvard, Edith, 8th district. Vieux? Quarter? Vieux? I hope I said that right. It's an old town.
Monmar. This looks like the building. What an adorable bistro this is. It has such a welcoming storefront. Is the place I'm looking for really right above here?
Oh, are you a customer, perhaps? It's still breakfast hours if you're interested. Or is it the office upstairs you're here for?
It is the office, actually. Is this where I can find Arkwright Solutions?
That's right. He only just finished breakfast himself, so I'm sure you'll still find him in his office. He might have gone back to bed, though, so don't be shy about knocking a few times to get his attention.
Okay, so she's clearly a student. Complicated matters only, huh?
Well, it doesn't get more complicated than mine.
He was sleeping. What a slacker! Yeah, you're a slacker, sir.
First thing in the morning? You're, not really here with a job, right?
I am.
She's so polite.
I have something I'd really like your help with, so if you don't mind, sir.
Okay. So you work all by yourself?
Thank you very much. First, I'd like to tell you a little about myself. My name is Agnes Claudel.
Oh! She's the girl I have as the plushie. Oh, okay. She does not look like herself in that plushie. But wow. Okay. Hi! She's so pretty.
I currently attend a school in the Ober district.
Armis Academy, yeah? Pretty famous school. Guess you're a first-year student living in the dorms, Miss Claudel?
You're very well informed. Oh, was it my uniform that gave it away?
I mean, yeah. Kinda.
You got it. Though I think anybody who lives in Edith would recognize it.
That's what I said. She looked like she was a school student.
The first-year part's just my gut. You sure got the looks of a grown woman, but the way you carry yourself says it all.
I beg your pardon?
I don't think he sounded... he wasn't trying to be malicious with it. Or weird about it. It just seems like he's very observant. It's Van! Hi, Van.
The name's Van. Van Arkwright. Don't got a clue how you found out about me. But if you know the 4SBG code, you gotta know what work I do here, right?
Oh, so someone had the code that basically leads to, like, where he is.
I do.
I wonder who gave her the code.
You're a contractor people go to when they have a job they feel uncomfortable discussing with the police or the guild.
Oh? So it seems like he's like the unofficial Lloyd.
Close, but not quite.
What's a swinging?
It's not just an issue of comfort. I take on jobs you flat out couldn't bring up to the authorities.
Oh. So yeah, literally though.
Jobs so close to illegal, the cops hate me. You get that, right?
But wait! How could they hate you for doing that though? Okay.
I think so.
I did think that. Okay.
Well, whatever. Just give me a rundown on what you want doing for starters. I'll decide whether to take it on after that.
Thank you. In that case.
Holy shit. Don't tell me Aramis gives all new students Zyphas these days. Those things are top of the line.
Is there?
No, but, you're not far off. Please have a look at this.
An antique pocket watch. Wait.
This is what I want your help with. I'd like your assistance in locating the old orbment in that image.
Why do you need it?
It's a few decades old and a memento of a relative of mine.
Oh.
My great-grandfather.
Already answering my question, thank you.
Where'd you get this image?
It wasn't through an ordinary search engine, I'll say that.
Just say it was from illegal. You got it?
Assume you mean a special search app based on a P4 protocol exploit. Not what I was expecting.
It's like he already knew where she got it, bro.
I'll give it to you straight. Take this one to the cops or the guild.
What?
I don't know what kind of orbment this is, but it looks like it's got a whole lot of historical value. And you mentioned it was stolen. Likely some seedy folks are involved at this point. Besides, searching for a memento of a relative sounds like something those suckers at the guild would eat right up.
Do you hate the guilds here?
So you say, but I can't. I just can't.
Why? Why? Tell us why.
I can't go to the police with this. And the guild is even more out of the question.
If you say so. Oh, I guess I should have put out something to eat with the tea, huh?
Oh, speaking of food. This is from a popular cakery near our dorm. They only make 20 of them a day, and they're supposed to be really good.
This is Andalusia's late summer limited time edition!
But that's what you're excited about, but not the quest of helping her get around. Okay.
The specially made tart covered in Violette de Soleil figs from Oregon honey!
Oh, I'm gonna like him then. He's a food person. He's a food person. I'm a food lover. If he likes food, me and him are gonna get along fine.
You are something of an expert, I see.
He saw that sweets bag so quick it was like, I want.
I just want to make this clear. I'm not doing this because I couldn't say no to that tart. Got it?
Oh, sure. Uh-huh. I totally believe you.
If you say so.
Totally. What? Did you not speak that? Oh, god damn it. I thought all things were voice acted. God damn it. I thought you would wolf it down right? I thought you would wolf it down right on the spot. But you put it in the fridge with all the care given to a family heirloom. I do not know how to say this name. It's Adurka. What kind of sick freaks would save it for an end of the day treat? Okay, Van, yes. Honest to God, yes. Oh, I'm so jealous you live near that. Oh, I'm so jealous you live near that place. Must be nice being a student. Haha. Even we have a hard time getting the limited time ones, to be honest. So, Mr. I'm gonna butcher his last name wrong. I'm so sorry. Arcide. I know that's not how you say his name. Are you really accepting my job then? I'm not gonna turn it down now, but that tart only got you in the front door. But you literally just said you didn't take the job only for the tart. Okay. Alright, sir. You literally said that you didn't take the job just because of a tart. So which is it? Was it the tart? Or were you just wanting to help her? Pick one. Pick a lane. Pick one. You're still gonna have to pay my usual rate. And that's hell of a lot more than what the guild charges. Wait. Oh wait, no, they do charge. What am I talking about? Guilds always charge. That's fine. I have the money. Now, where are we going first? You see an old geezer who knows more about thieving than most. He's as skeezy as you get, but there's no better guy in times like these. Should be in the 6th district right about now. Near the river? Are we talking about the subway then? Nah, the bus will get us there. The bus it'll get us there at this hour. I know it's not even 11, but I want this job done before the end of the day, so I can toast our success with what's good looking in the fridge. Okay, Van.
Then I'm counting on you, Mr. Arkwright.
Mr. Arkwright. Arkwright, Kitty, you got this. Arkwright.
Same to you. Van's fine, by the way.
I mean, you are, but that's neither here nor there, sir.
If you're sure, then why don't you call me Agnes?
Wait, how do you say that? Agnes? 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 Oh, there's the stop. Yeah, the next one should be here soon. Then we're a hop, a skip, and a jump away to the Riverside District. He said a hop, a skip, and a jump. Okay. Probably got time to grab something from the kiosk if we need to. We can wait for the bus. I don't need to buy anything right now, I don't think. I don't know. Do we need to buy stuff? I don't think I do. August 27th, 11 o'clock a.m. Sixth District, Riverside. Wow, this place is so gorgeous. Believe it or not, I've never actually visited this district before. It's a pretty chill spot. There ain't much hustle and bustle. What? What? What do you mean there ain't much hustle and bustle? The words he uses now, man. And that makes it a perfect hangout for more disruptible characters. I'm included in that category, by the way. I assume the man we're meeting is as well. Yeah, the guy's nothing if not cautious. He's always jumping from hideout to hideout. So around this time on Wednesday, he likes to go out and grab something from one of the stalls. No sign of him yet. But he'll come out to play sooner or later. Let's just wander around until he shows his ugly mug. That sounds like a plan. Oh, right. He's an acquaintance of yours, correct? If he's supplying us with information, I'm guessing he'll want something in return. Probably. Oh, and I forgot to mention something. The guy might know his stuff, and it's possible that he'll lend us a hint, but don't forget that he's a real piece of shit. That man knows no loyalties. Give him a bag, a mirror, and that rat bastard will sell anyone out. Doesn't matter if they're a friend, foe, or even family. I recommend letting me do most of the talking, and no matter what, don't give him anything he could use against you. Duly noted. It's literally the guy from last night.
What to do? They haven't caught on to me yet. Don't think. If I can pull this off, I'm gonna be so rich.
What's going on, Guillemot?
But me, it leads me to nothing but trouble.
What? Damn, some way to greet an old friend? And here I thought our last job together ended pretty well for the both of us.
You kidding me? I would have made bank from that old hag if you hadn't gotten my way. We're supposed to be in the same business here.
I got my job and you got yours. Besides, you got what was coming to you because you got greedy. Anyway, why not let bygones be bygones so we can talk us some business? Oh yeah? Wait, who's the pretty thing with you? You hanging out with school kids now? My name is Angus I'm gonna butcher names wrong. Claudia or Cardelia. It's nice to meet you, sir. Don't worry about it. She's a client. Wanted me to help her look for something. That's so. Huh? It's an ornament that was stolen from an antique shop a week ago. Sounds like it was stolen right when it got to them too, so they didn't tell the cops about it. Judging by how the robbery went down, my guess is it's the work of some local gang. Whole thing feels like your wheelhouse, yeah? It sure does. Nothing normally I jump at a job like this, but I'm coming up empty on clues. I got my hands full with another job at the moment. So if I looked into it, I'm sure I could find something. You really think so? Heh, what can I say, young lady? I'm good at what I do. So, what's the deal with it? You look like you're all upstanding type. What's this ornament got to do with you? It's a memento of my great-grandfather. I'm not at liberty to discuss how it left our possession, or much else about it. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Heh, real sweet of you to care about him that much. Alright, now, here's an idea. How about you leave this whole thing to me? I bet I'll be a lot more help with this kind of thing than Arkwright ever will. Wow! Rude. What? I'm sorry, I appreciate the offer, but I'd like to trust him with this. I also need him to confirm the vicinity of any information gathered as well. Heh. That's the Armida's brain right there. One look at the uniform and I'll tell you she's smarter than your average kid. Anyway, if you do catch wind of anything, give me a call. We'll get your cut for it.
Well, see you around, girlie. If you ever change your mind, you know where to find me.
He does sound like a sleazeball, though. Like, no lie. He does. Sorry, did I talk a little too much? I'd give you about a 7 out of 10. Average? You did give him your name and some bare minimum info. Made it look like you were an easy target. But when it came down to it, you backed me up and knew where to draw the line. I'm guessing you were pretty aware of what you were doing, huh? Well, I do have an idea of how to conduct myself in situations like those, yes. Like these, yes. I just don't know if there's much hope he'll contact us with this attitude by the end. It doesn't matter if we don't hear Pete. This ain't hanging on him. All we gotta do is wait for him to slip up, then pounce. A story about an antique shop getting an old memento stolen by a gang couldn't have baited him with a better prospect of a payday. He couldn't even hide he was interested. So why'd he never bother to follow up with any questions? Never so much as ask for a copy of the photo. That just seals the deal in my book. Oh! Do you think he's already involved in some way? Perhaps even directly? He's laid eyes on that thing at the very least. So we're going after him. Right now? But how are we going to find him? All we know is that he went that way. I told you, he likes to rotate his spots, right? One of his hideouts just so happens to be in this district. It's far enough from here. You won't think he'll be followed either, so come on. We're coming!
The terrace is just up ahead.
Take it slow. You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb otherwise.
Wow, even the notebook is different. This doesn't lead into any ordinary building, I'm assuming. Yeah, the subway company is in charge of this door and everything beyond. But the lock gets whipped, so now you don't even need a key to get in, if you know the trick to it. But doesn't that mean we'll be trespassing? It's not illegal, but I'm gonna say the authorities will be quick to agree on that point. If you want to turn back, No, I'm going with you. Good on you. Then watch your footing. Under the underground mains tunnel? Sure. Sure, why not? I had no idea this was what it looked like under the city. It feels almost surreal to be here. Don't think most people have any reason to come, so yeah. Looks like I'm gonna have to take back what I said though. Go hang around the stalls outside or something while I take care of things in here. Why? There's why. You can find monsters even in the city. Just gotta look under it. Though last I heard, the guild would periodically come and do some spring cleaning. Just saying, this is no place for a student. Leave this part to me. Don't say that. I knew this job wasn't going to be without danger from the start, so I came prepared for it. So please, won't you take me with you? I won't get in your way. I promise. Huh? You do know we're not going on a picnic, right? I know you got Stiffa, but you're gonna need more than that in the fight. I didn't come with just a combat ornament. I have this too. Oh. Whoa. It's the Orbital Staff I chose to learn for self-defense. For self-defense lessons to the academy. I have experience fighting mock battles with it and using healing arts. I really do think I can do more good than harm. Fine. We're short on time, so let's just get moving. But if I think you are leaning on harm, you agree to get out of here. You clear? It's my job to make sure my client's safe, and I don't skimp on quality. I understand. Thank you. So she's literally like an Elliot. Is what I see. You know what shards are? Yes, I do. They are field deployed by Xymphius. I used them before, but only in mock battles, and even then it was just for defensive purposes. That's a fine start. Shards can be used for more than just that. They can be linked and used offensively, among other things. You gotta deploy them to do any of that, of course. When you do, stay on your toes, because it's fighting time. Gonna ask again, you ready? As I'll ever be. Let's do this.
Deploying shards!
Oh?
Beginning engagement.
He deploys the shards.
Keep it up!
Oh, okay. This does definitely feel a little different.
Bring it on!
Press R1 to use crafts. Okay.
This'll hurt.
Did you get all of you? Yeah, it will.
Take that!
Nice! Nice, nice, nice. Good job. Oh, she uses the violin. True. That'll do. Oh, wait, that was him. You handled yourself pretty well for your first fight. You flattered me, but I only did so well because you were covering me. Hope you don't mind me asking, but I noticed you use a rather odd support. Holo, I think is the correct term. Yeah, you're using AIM. That's pretty generic one. I'm using a custom personalized holo. It's pretty simple. It's pretty special, I'd say. Her model is MKESV004. Name's Marie. Or Mary. I got an acquaintance to send me a test version. Her performance is way better than the generic models. It's the only reason I put up with her big mouth. Wow. I think she's just fine, actually. The Zimpa in general are really convenient to have. Yep, the 6th generation battle ornaments made a real improvement over the last gen. Oh, I know. I'm pretty sure they said in Reverie that Calvard's technology is like doing way better than Erebonia's right now, I think. Or like it's higher than Erebonia's right now. The AI and shards are real lifesavers. I'll teach you more about shards along the way. Right now, let's keep moving. Yes, let's. AI, are we doomed? Yes, we're doomed. Information ornaments have been added to the help section in the notebook.
Combat over. Processing data.
Oh, she does talk. Used to be. Those are the same type of monsters we saw earlier. We won't even need to deploy our sharks to clean up small fry like this. Let's move in Calvard. Right. Oh, I mean, that's easy. What the?
Enemy.
Oh. We didn't. Oh. I didn't. Oh, okay. Oh. That's neat. Phew! We got through that safely. You did well in there, even without shards. And you're pretty handy with the orbital staff. Ah, thank you. I like being able to put a bit of distance between me and other enemies. Helps me remain calm when I'm dispatching them. Sounds like a solid start, strat. I'll cover the front so you can focus on support from the back. Will do. By the way, Ben, I've never seen a weapon like that before. It's shaped like a sword, but it doesn't actually have an edge, does it? It's a stun caliber. Just like Marie, it's more unique. It's more unique weapon I got through my connections. And it does have an edge, actually. Using it takes a little trick, but that's not what I want to focus on right now. Every battle is kind of like a puzzle of their own. You need to weigh whether to end it without deploying a shard, or if you're going to go all in. You need to figure out how to take them each at a time, and that answer is not always going to be the same. Keep that in mind as we go along, yeah? Yes, I'll try. Press square to deploy shards.
Enemy suppressed.
Okay.
Nice work.
I'm just doing that. It's gonna tell you to do. It's gonna tell you need to do this action-based battle. You didn't, but you don't ever need to. That's interesting. I just didn't think we'd be able to hit monsters and kill them like that. I thought I'd need to be in battle, like this.
Let's get to work.
Look at that, beautiful.
Well then, away we go.
Oh, oh god. White heal. Oh, okay.
Going all in. You'll pay for that. Later, sucker!
Oh, I didn't even do that! Oh my god, I didn't even do that!
Later,
Keep moving ahead.
I meant to stop the shards to kill it. That's what I meant to do.
I'm on it.
You picked the wrong guy to fight. I'll take you on.
Activating skill.
Take that! Keep it up! Bring it on!
It should be safe for now.
It should be. Oh.
Looks like a chest. Next!
Activating shards. Activating skill.
I'll dice you up!
I'll take you on. There.
Battle finished. Now processing data.
Ooh, a treasure chest. Oh, it's square? Oh god. Oh, it's a tear bomb. Nice. You gotta keep remembering I can run. Oh great. Drones. I hate those things. Most weapons will be more or less bounce off their jelly-like bodies. But that won't be a problem for my orbital staff. Smart girl. That's a good idea. As a rule of thumb, enemies resistant to physical attacks are usually pretty weak to orbital arts. You probably already know this, but your orbital staff basically works just like orbital arts. Stands the cast time. I'm using orbital arts for these guys, but you can pick between them and your staff. Whether's more convenient for you. Alright. Looks like he's teaching her.
Work best on this enemy.
Sparkling Edge, Aerial Dust, Shadow Spear, Spark Edge. Okay, let's try this one. I need you to heal.
Thanks, pal.
He said thanks, pal. Hey. Hey.
There. Here goes.
Activating drive.
There.
Overkill. Nice. And that's all she wrote. Good job, Van. He's holding up a lot better than I thought. Half expected her to give up by now, or at least want to take a break. Is something the matter? Nah, don't mind me. Your orbital staff's pretty convenient when dealing with these guys. That and your orbital arts are a pretty neat asset. It's nice having you watch my six. Just make sure you stay behind me. Leave the front lines to me. Damn. I will. Thank you. Well, issue recovery. Oh, okay. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that I know. Gima's footprints? Yeah, fresher a few minutes ago, I'd wager. Which doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. With all the monsters you encountered along the way, he must have encountered some too. Yeah, I didn't hear any gunshots either, so he had to slip past them all unnoticed. There's only one way he could have done that. What's that? Don't worry about it. It's just something I learned about in the past. Anyway, we're almost at his hideout. Stay on guard. Will do! What?
Let's get to work.
I'm pressing R. Hello? Oh, I have to, okay. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I see, I was getting annihilated.
Attack their weakness with an arc.
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up. Keep it up.
Can you heal me? Yeah, goddamn.
Going all in.
There.
Oh, well, that was unprecedented. Be careful, hold up. I got you.
This'll hurt.
Don't take your eye off.
I'll dice you up. They're stunned. Keep it up.
Random light. White heal.
I owe you one.
Ooh.
Bring it on.
Van! You okay?
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Take that.
A chance.
Okay, we can take rid of this now because we don't need it anymore. Get him.
Battle finished.
We don't need it.
Processing data.
We didn't need it anymore. Meanwhile, meanwhile? Oh, it's the guy.
This thing's good shit, but it wears you out like nothing else. Real big upgrade between the 4th and 5th gen orbments right here. I could see why the army liked it so much. Was worth extorting it out of that corrupt general a while back. But what am I gonna do now? No one's gonna find the goods now that I've got them well hidden. Now I gotta settle between selling it to A for a fat stack or taken it to some lab or a tech corp. That girl with Arkwright seemed to know what it was worth, too. Wouldn't mind having her work under me if it meant getting him out of the way.
Wow.
I might be able to tap more than extra Mira out of that
Getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't we?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
So you came here after all.
Not a
shit.
bad hustle you got going on.
So they already knew where he was at. So, like, it didn't even matter.
You learned what those punks were up to, tipped off the cops, then snatched the case in the confusion so you could profit from the shadows.
Wait, I hear you. I screwed up.
Okay.
I'll give you back what I stole. And Mira. And whatever dirt you want to know. I'd never even think of picking a fight with all.
Too late. You underestimated us, and for that, you will pay with fear.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well.
What was that?
Giacomo. Come on, but stay behind me.
Okay.
Shit might be hitting the fan soon. Well then, away we go.
What do you mean? No.
Oh, shit.
Van, we've got to. He's...
Save it. He's dead.
Damn.
I can't believe it.
I can see he tried to resist, but he couldn't stop his throat from being slit. Wasn't even the usual knife, more like a machete. And then his left hand is...
What are you two doing down here?
Oh, fuck.
What in Adios' name?
Oh, boy.
Oh, look at all that blood!
Shit. It would be the guy we were just about to ask to come in and talk to us. You look like you found yourself in the middle of a real mess here. I hope you're ready to come to the station.
Oh.
Crime scene secured at 1:10 p.m.
Oh, boy.
2 important witnesses will volunteer themselves into custody and accompany us to the sighting station.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. August 27th, 3:20 p.m. I guess they got rid of the auto function. 2nd District's section. Edith Police Department headquarters. Unless it's a different button now. Uh-oh. What? Oh, fuck off! Oh, wait. What was the request that Mr. Arca accepted, though? I'm afraid I can't say anything more about that. You're aware this may end up causing trouble for your school, aren't you? I'm not sure how I can avoid contacting them now that you're involved in this. I understand. It all feels like a nightmare. I can't believe someone I was just talking to hours ago is now... All my insisting has gone Van caught up in this.
Who
Fuck
do you
the police,
think you're
man.
fooling, Arkwright?
Poor Van. Nate.
You think we'll believe it was just some coincidence that you were in the maintenance tunnel? That you were just taking that girl with you alone on some field trip? Not a chance!
Shut up, Nate! How about that? What do you want me to say? It's the truth. You think I volunteered to come in here just to tell lies? Ugh, I sure do. You may as well be a criminal yourself, Springington. No way in hell someone like you just happened to come across a murder scene. Strange things happen. Come on, interrogate all your victims this way. You tense from overwork? How about I lend a hand? I got a handyman's license even. Service with a smile, always willing to lend an ear. That's their Archive Solutions motto. You son of a... I'm more curious why you happened to show up when you did. He was a real slime ball, but he was also a nobody. Just what were you hoping to get out of him? What was so important that it requires a bunch of officers and 2 investigators?
I can see the rumors of how much a handful you are weren't overselling you.
Heh.
Your weapon might not have a blade, but I've never seen anything like it. And you've got a state-of-the-art orbment, too. You've been skirting the line of legality dangerously close these past few years. You do know we could come down on you if we wanted to, right?
Whoa! That's harsh. It's just a self-defense baton. As for my Xperia, that's just for the orbital net. I've been authorized to have one as a tester. I'll have you know. Though hey, even I know the authorization coming from a questionable importing company ain't the best
Took
look.
the words right out of my mouth. You really know how to throw people off.
Inspector, I say we grill this guy good. It's clear he's a total good for nothing. You don't lend a pretty lady astray without having some kind of ulterior motive. Shut the fuck up, Nate. How about that? How about that? You like, I hate when you trail people assume that someone's automatically a bad guy because of suspicious looking things. Have you tried to actually get to know Van? Like I'm that young detective, huh? I just don't get too deep down that rabbit hole. You think I look bad? Just wait till the people here a cop got hooked on hitting juveniles for fame. Woo! Woo! But you know my address. If you ever get hot water over it, you think you can waltz in here and Nate, don't let him rile you up.
You're wasting your time with that one.
Oh, this is... Van's amazing. And just who the hell are you? This room's off limits.
I would be with the Central Intelligence Department, the group that asked for your help on this case.
Ooh.
The name's Kincaid.
Hi,
I'm with the
Kincaid.
CID's Analytical Division. On its behalf, I thank you for your aid in locating Giacomo Conte. And I see your line caught a second fish as well.
Are you serious? I feel awful for losing him, really. But it's clear as day that this guy knows something. We'll have it out of him before long. Mark my... That won't be necessary. He and his companion will be coming with us. Huh? On what grounds? Our own investigations have led us to safely rule them out as culprits in Mr. Conte's murder. As such, for reasons I am not at liberty to discuss, they will be coming into our custody. Stuck a dick. I trust that won't be a problem, Nate! Nate! Oh, not at all. Do what you want with them. Don't be such a damn... Don't be such a damn suck up. Bah! Should have known this was how it'd be once they showed up. Very well, this was always the CID's request. Do as you will. But as much of a low-life piece of scum he was, we're dealing with a man's death here. I'll think you to remember that. Of course I will. Needn't worry about that. Leave everything to us. Van is sass, man. Van is sass. 100 sass. Van! Oh, thank goodness. They let you go too? Yeah, after this troublemaker showed up.
I'll be taking my leave now, sir.
Understood. You know what needs doing next, and be sure to send your report to the chief.
She said she was with the Central Intelligence Department.
Looks that way. Seems real competent, too. And you're able to bark out orders to her just like that, huh? Shows you've moved up in the world, Renee.
Huh?
Kincaid, not Renee. You know that.
Calvard
Though
Price?
perhaps you need reminding after 3 years.
Hard to say if 3 years ago even counted as a proper hello. You're still on the ball as ever, you spectacled sadist.
Same to you, Spriggan. Still working from the shadows and relying on old-fashioned stubbornness and trickery to get the job done, I see.
Damn right.
Okay, boys, kiss and make up then. Jesus.
The CID is currently hot on the trail of the duo who murdered Giacomo Conte. We found trace evidence of them at the scene.
Oh!
Knew you wouldn't waste time. Then...
I know your nose and circle of suspicious contacts are not to be underestimated. I won't be getting in the way of whatever you and your friend are working on.
Wow.
If you hear anything interesting, however, you'll give me a call. You owe it to me after bailing you out.
Damn. Just like that, huh?
Contact information exchanged.
He
I
was
don't
so
believe
mad
I've heard
about
that
it.
hollow before. By the way, have you told her you're back yet?
Oh.
Well, that answers that. Will you ever grow up? Take care then. You as well, young lady.
Tell who that he's back. So, you two are friends? Nah, he's just an old acquaintance. I can't seem to shake. Anyway, as much as I hate being in his debt over anything, this would be over way faster with him on the case. Both solving Gormark's murder in your job. I see. If you want to call this whole thing off, I'm fine with that. Won't charge you or anything if you do. Not after how much of a mess this has turned into. Leaving this all to me also works if you trust me enough. That's not an issue, but now that someone's lost their life, I don't think I can afford to avert my eyes. It's not right. Can I not stay with you for at least today? It pains me to cause you more problems than I already have, but at the same time... You're too young to worry about causing your elders problems. Alright, if you're that set on this, then let's get back to work. Next up, we take the subway to Riverside. What? You aren't thinking of going back to the scene of the crime, are you? Nah, still gonna be sealed off, so no way we're getting close to it. I got somewhere else in mind. Let's get moving. I still like to get this wrapped up today. Alright.
Excuse me, can I have a moment of your time? You just came out of the police station, didn't you?
Oh my god, if you are a fucking paparazzi, go away.
I'm hearing there was just a murder. Was that why you were in there?
Pardon me? Huh? And just who are you? I was
Maria
joking!
M.A., the newest reporter with the Tyrell Times.
I was joking,
just joined the paper's local news division and happened to hear what was going on from a source of mine.
Oh no, she's gonna be like Gray, she's gonna be like Niall. She's gonna literally try to put herself in danger. Just for the sake of news, man.
You wouldn't happen to have anything to add about the murder, would you? I'll take anything.
Well, you got a good instinct on you, Missy. The cops just took in a key witness. Wait, what? Oh my god. Sounds like it's a detective. No shot! Van literally said, yeah, go talk to Detective Nate. I'm pretty sure he'll give you all the info that you want. He's so good. Van, you can't just...
Really? Thank you so much. Just you wait, Dingle. I'll get one over you this time.
Wait! The key witnesses are...
Having a rough day?
Wheel? Nothing I'm not used to. I'm gonna go see Birdmouth now. That should square us off after I lent a hand on that case with that spoiled brat.
Sure. I'll get it done.
Okay. Meeting new people? That wasn't very nice of you, man. Can't just feed someone in her position false information. Sure I can. Last thing we need when we're busy is a reckless rookie sticking her nose in our shit. Why not let her mark trouble for the cops to make our job easier? Wait for me! I'm sorry, no, he's amazing. He's honestly amazing right now. He's so unbothered. He's okay with the sass. I can't. It's killing me. Looks like they're still having a record off. What do you think will happen to Guillemot? Well, he's dead, for one. They should have already had his body taken out for an autopsy a while ago. You don't need to be an expert to see whoever slit his throat was a pro. So where exactly are we going? The cafe and a bar over there. Oh, is it open now? About to be. Today's hours should be from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Might be better to kill a little time before going in. He's probably still setting up for the evening. Oh, sure.
Oh, this place is...
Okay, where do you want me to go? That's funny. I'm sorry. That I can't get over how unbothered he was. He's like, here, go talk to Detective Nate. He has the witnesses. Go bother him.
Well, hello again, handsome. I've been waiting for you. I figured you'd show up early enough. I suppose the girl next to you is your client? She suits that uniform to a T.
Oh, hello. Come on, we only just walked in the door and you already got her read?
My name's Bermati, sweetheart. I'm the owner and bartender of this fine establishment. Van and I have a very special relationship.
You have a boyfriend? We just scratch each other's backs, that's all. Helps that makes some of the best coffee and cocktails in town. He's also a first-rate information dealer with hell of a lot of fishy contracts. Oh, I see. My name is Agnes. It's a pleasure to meet you. I feel like I'm still saying her name wrong, even though she literally pronounced it earlier. Well, isn't she a polite one? What a lovely client you have today. So I assume whatever led you here, regardless of Grandma? That's right. Word travels fast. Of course it would. The scent of the crime was practically in my front yard. I found him difficult to like as someone in the same trade. But I've never wished this on him, even if he did mostly bring it on himself. What do you mean? So he did put his hand in the fire. Guessing it was last night? Well guessed. You're absolutely right. One of my sources told me he tipped off the police. Said a criminal gang was in the midst of a massive drug deal. That's no good. Not that uncommon. But I'm more thinking it was a hoax. Indeed, it was. The police arrested several from the scene, but they found no evidence that drug ever changed hands. However, it did look like they were in the middle of a dispute of some kind. But who the other party was, they could not ascertain. The ones caught were also saying something along the lines of, "Who ratted us out? They wouldn't have done it so. They wouldn't have done it so with someone on our side." Huh? Judging by all you said, It sounds like the criminals and the other party were still scheduled to do some kind of deal, even if it wasn't a drug related. And Gimok called the police on them, creating confusion by doing so. Well. Yeah, you're dead on. He then took advantage of that to make off with something from the scene. And he ended up with a one-way ticket to the other side for it. My thinking is along the same line as yours, though I haven't gotten a clue what that something in question is. As for how he was able to make off with it completely unscathed, undetected, I can only speculate. There must have been some kind of trick to it. You don't think he used a Zifa, do you? No, there still aren't many of them in circulation. I think he used the previous model, which fits his objective much better. There's a fair number of them making the rounds on the black market these days. RAMDA, huh? Calvard's first generation orbit? Yeah, the one developed between Venom and the I can't word today. Espion Foundation a while back. Wasn't this is what they were talking about in Reverie, where this was the model that they decided to make together and not join the group. I'm pretty sure this is the technology that they were making together and not wanting to be a part of what the others were doing. I'm forgetting the group. This is why I wanted to reread the Reverie stuff before this, because my brain can't remember the name. It was used by the police and army for a while, but as soon as the 6th generation was introduced, they wasted no time dumping it. This was better, sure, but the RAMDA was just as good as Erebonia's Arcus back then, with its most notable feature being stealth capabilities. So you think he used that stealth to hide something? Quite. Well, less something and more someone himself. Let you disappear as if by magic. How long it lasted depends on the user, and it can't avoid tripping sensors. But slipping into a scene that's already in disarray and stealing something, that would be a child's play. That does all make sense. Plus, puts it all in perspective for us, huh? When we charged into the maintenance room after hearing a scream, all we found was Guillemot's corpse. We weren't the only people who were there. Criminals who slit his throat were still there too. They just snuck right past us using RAMDA's stealth capabilities. But fearless criminals they are, certainly not bottom of the barrel. We could be dealing with the Jaegers, or perhaps whoever they are, they recovered what they're looking for, so I doubt you'll find success in pursuing them any further. Oh, I won't be so sure about that. Oh? Knew he wouldn't keep me waiting.
Here are all the bases he used for the past few years, complete with security locks.
Damn, this person works fast. Thanks. We'll call this even.
Oh, and just to add, there's been no sign of any Jaeger Corps on the move as of yesterday. Well, be seeing you.
Alright, guess I mean you're dead. Again. What was that all about? But Gimek had multiple hideouts, did he? That could mean whatever he stole is in one of those. But if it wasn't a Jaeger Corps he had a run-in with, oh, forget it. I can't believe you turned to Dingo. And right in front of me! You know I'll sing like a canary for you any day of the week! Heh. Sorry, but I never was much of the faithful type. Oh! Okay, Mr. Bad Boy. Let me take a drink, because I've been reading a lot. But we got a lot of information out of that. I'm just surprised at how well connected you are. What can I say? I spend time putting people in my debt so I can cash in favors when I need them. Wow.
You must have amassed quite a collection by now.
Oh. Oh, it's her!
Oh.
Hi.
Oh! I'd heard you were a regular at this establishment, but I wasn't expecting to run into you just as it was opening.
That makes two of us. First Renee, then you. Hell of a day for me.
You've certainly spent a lot of it skulking around. Up to no good, I assume.
Wow.
I imagine it was half your own fault that you got hauled off to the police station.
Wow.
Wish I could argue otherwise. Should have known it wouldn't take long for you to hear about what happened and come running.
Of course. I've paid a visit to the scene of the crime as well. Giacomo was hardly a pleasant person, but he was a decent informant to use when work called for one. I hope you know that the detectives at the station and that reporter are very displeased with you, by the way.
As they should. He doesn't care.
Your love of causing trouble for everyone and taking advantage of it to further your own goals has never been a bright spot for you.
Don't got a clue what you're talking about. Damn, this is awkward.
Is it? It's awkward? I thought it was just y'all. Okay.
I can't believe it.
It's in Elaine.
Forgive me. My name is Elaine.
Elaine.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation.
She is the girl we were reading about, because her hairstyle matches what I was reading.
Oh, not at all.
I think we have much to discuss. But we're also both busy, so that can wait for another time. Whoever can solve this case first, the CID, the police, the guild, wins the prize lying in wait.
Wait, what? Why are y'all all in competition about winning the case? This is stupid.
That also goes for our presumed suspects. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Be careful not to get too involved here, Van. I'm almost certain that the two people who killed Giacomo were from A.
Thinking the same. But I'll chalk myself up to owing you one for telling me.
A? You know her? What, you do too? Yeah, she does pop up in the paper every once in a blue moon. But of course I know her! She's really famous! I don't think there's anyone in Calvard who doesn't know the face of Elaine Claire. She's one of the youngest racers ever to reach A rank in the guild. They're ace. And they even call her, I can't remember, but it's something like Beauty's Blade. Elegant enough for someone to adapt with the swordsmanship of the Old Kingdom. Heh, had a hard not to feel for her for having Beauty slapped on her title. I don't like that name for her, to be honest. What does Beauty have to do with her skills? I think we should have her name. Like, come on! Sarah got purple lightning. Why can't she have a name that's showing off her skills and not because she's beautiful? Come on. Come on. I mean, we all know she's pretty. But, like, her skills are what should be shown, and not just because her beauty. Are the two of you close? She's just no friend. Anyway, we wasted enough time here. We almost got this one in the bag. We could talk stuff through while we're on the move. Okay, sure, I think it's safe to assume that the thing Gearmark made off with is the ornament you're looking for. You know it was stolen from an antique shop a week ago by a gang of punks. Instead of punks, they met up with a pair of others to deliver it, and at this point, likely had some dispute over Mira. That was when the police charged into the scene, leaving Gearmark, who called them to snatch the goods using his RAMDA. But then the pair tracked him down the very next day. They waited in an ambush for him at the crime scene, murdered him, and then stole his RA-MDA and used it to escape. RA-MDAs are like any other kind of computer and they got apps to note things down and store info in them. Daybreak was always cautious with him, so I'm sure he wouldn't have made that info too easy to identify. But I'm guessing the location of his hideouts were on there, so the culprits could use the device to find them. Do you think his murderers are using the RA-MDA to find which spot has what he stole then? Pretty much. Fortunately, we've been able to use data on his recent movements to narrow down the top 3 places it could be. One is in the front of Tryon Tower in the 3rd district. One's near Central Station in the 7th district. And then there's one in the 12th district, around the Grand Circuit racetrack on the outskirts of town. Which one would you say is the most fishy? Pine Tower? Nah, I think it's safe to rule out the tower and the circuit one. Until last night, they were both full of people because of Summerfest and Z1 Grand Prix. Oh, I see. Having more people than usual would raise the odds of someone seeing him enter his hideout. Exactly. He would have wanted that. There's a door down an alley just before the station that leads underground. My guess is Greenlock hid what we're after down there. Then that means we should...
The next stop will be in the cathedral in Edith's 5th district. Those traveling to the cathedral or Aramis Academy.
We gotta get off the next stop. What? Postal station to your dorms, right? Don't worry, I'll have this thing cracked by the end of the day, and the goods will be with you by tomorrow. But you were fine with me helping you before. This is now. The affirmation of Guillemot's murders changes everything. Are you friends with that A group? Yeah, everyone is on guard about them right now. Not just the cops and the guild either. We're talking about other organization crime groups and even Jaeger reports. If that's who we're up against, I can't promise I can keep you safe. This is what we gotta do. Sorry.
We are now arriving at the cathedral. The doors on the left side will open.
Hey, huh?
I thought I told you to get off at the next stop.
You'll have to forgive me for being selfish, but you have to understand just how much that memento means to me. It's something that connects me not just to my great-grandfather, but my mother and grandmother too. And that's not the only reason I want to see this through now. A man is dead. I know you don't like the idea, but I feel like I have to be a part of this. Whatever may come to happen, I'll do everything I can to ensure my own safety, and I'll do everything you ask in the field. So please, won't you let me come with you?
Fine. You're the client. I can see you at least know your way around that staff and arts. But you're gonna have to do everything to keep yourself safe. And if I give you an order, you follow it. If you fail to do that, I terminate our contract then and there. We clear?
Van is great.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We are now arriving at Edith Central Station. Those transferring to the Transcontinental Railroad.
Oh god. Sorry. You're good, Nadley. It is how most people arrive in the city after all. Not to mention all the department stores. There's also that fancy new Oracle store that doubles as a cab that's been drawing a lot of customers. Yeah, I know that one. Funny to think how much this area has changed in just a couple of years. Those big screens weren't here before either. Now it's hard to imagine them not being there. City's changing so fast and make sure. Damn it! True, it is.
Very good evening to you, Edith. It is now 6:45 p.m., which means it's time for today's evening news. President Gramhart held a press briefing at the presidential building in Vontai at 3 p.m. today.
Is that the new president now? Yep.
He discussed this year's ending of the reparations from Erebonia, and with it, the impact it will have on Calvard's future.
It has been 2 years since the Erebonian Empire launched an unprovoked war of aggression against us. A vile act we were generous enough to forgive.
What the fuck? It's been 2 years? Bro, it does not feel like it's been 2 years. I know game-wise it's been 2 years, but for me it does not feel 2 years. I feel like it's only been a couple months for me. Holy cow, that feels really weird. Anyway, continue, Mr. President.
The price it paid in the form of reparations was steep, but every last Mira was, in my strong opinion, justified.
I mean, again, yes, Erebonia was shitty for that because of fucking Osborne, but you still are not innocent. Calvard's still not innocent. I want to hear nothing of it. Y'all should talk about what y'all did during the trade conference in Crossbow. Talk about that, because y'all were still back there too.
I believe its actions, its atrocities, the past several centuries are behind it.
You sure?
I warmly welcome it back to the international community with open arms, promoting an era of peace between us, even when it comes to Crossbell State.
Oh, so now y'all want peace. Oh, now everyone wants peace. How long will that peace last? Honest to God, how long will that peace last between all of us? I mean, yeah, I know Nadler. I know this president didn't have a say in that. I'm talking about just in general, Calvard's hands aren't clean, is what I'm trying to say. Erebonia's hands aren't clean either, but neither is Calvard's. That's all I'm saying, is Calvard's hands aren't clean. That's all I'm saying. But also, this piece is not gonna last. I'm sorry, it's not gonna last. It's just who's gonna start it up again. He's like, there's finally peace between all of us, including Crossbow. Yeah, okay. How long will that peace last? Because you are, like, ever since I saw you at the end of that reverie thing, I'm very hella sus on you. I'm super sus on you. I'm scared for what you're doing. Or planning.
With reparations due to come to an end this year, some have raised concerns that an economic recession is on the horizon. Those fears are unfounded. We have used these past 2 years to transform our economy, to bolster our capital, to better our technology.
And that's the worrisome part about it, though. Your technology. That's not good. Because what can y'all use it for later?
No nation has surpassed what we have accomplished, because no nation can. We cannot take our supremacy for granted.
Oh boy.
I have every intention of taking this power and using it to lead our great world as a whole to a more glorious, prosperous future.
Highly doubt it. Well, isn't everyone's favorite president? He's a little heavy-headed, but you can't say he hasn't delivered. Van? You sure? Like, I'm sorry, I'm just hella sus on this president. I do not trust this president. I don't trust him whatsoever. He is, Calvard's GDP passed the Empire's in his first year in office. And this year's on track to surpass that, by a lot. Yes, I suppose that's true. He's been acting some very dangerous policies across the board, and not just economically. Compared to the last guy, yeah. Samuel Rocksmith seemed more grounded. Anyway, didn't need to talk politics. Would prefer not to waste time in rival territory. You have a rival? The Guild. Oh, the Bracer Guild. I do remember hearing they held a branch near Central Station. Yep, maybe they aren't expecting to hear anything close to home, but they still got a sharp crew on board. So let's get to work. We gotta get what you're looking for before the duo who got Geomock do. Right, do you know where the entrance to his base is then? Right over there. The alley next to the old department store leads to the door we were looking for. Come on. Yes, sir! That was some small information that we little got there. Yeah, this one doesn't lead to the subway. I see no mistake. You can still jimmy it the same way. Was Geomock the one who altered the locks this way? Locks like this? Not him. I'm just gonna think that us shady folks have known about for a while. There's places like this all over the city. People make good use of. CID knows about them too. They just leave it alone. They do? Why? I'm sorry. I keep edging conversation on when we really need to move. I'm ready for whenever we'll find there. Here. Good. Because there's no turning back now. Is something wrong? Nah, we can go in. Is that just my imagination? I don't pick up a scent, so I guess it doesn't matter either way. Oh. Oh!
His nose is as sharp as ever.
Ooh? Ooh?
Edios knows how this is going to end. But it better be with my classmates safe, Spriggan.
Is it? No! Fuck you! I wanted to see. I'm pretty sure I know who that was, but still, I wanted to see. So you don't want to turn back and wait outside the station? The caf be a good spot too. No, I'm fine. I have a feeling my staff and art to be highly efficient against foes like these. So if anything, I'm relieved I came with you instead of staying behind. Got me good. Then let's do this. I'll back you up, so feel free to go hog wild. Then I will. Oh, right. Let me give you these just in case. These are exterior cords, aren't they? Yeah, insert them into your exterior slots. And they'll let you use different shards. Give it a shot. You'll pick it up faster than me explaining it. Then I will. Whew, I think I have a better handle on them now. You did good, but not letting your guard down because of it. You did good, but not letting your guard down because of it. Right, of course. It really was a hell of a performance, especially since this is likely her first day fighting for real. No way she wasn't raised with the silver spoon in her mouth. She's braver than most would give her credit for. Throwing the weird ordnance she's after. And I got a question. Just who is this girl? By the way, been bracing myself well enough against monsters and spirits so far. But do you think you could also tell me a little more about A, since you might be going against him? Guess I should then. Ordinary people are better off not knowing a damn thing. But if they're after your great-grandfather's memento, then I guess there's no getting around it. That's what I was thinking too. First, A is just a code name. Okay, thank you for giving me the information. It's short for Almita. They're a mafia that go way back here in Calvard. I don't like the sound of that already. So, they weren't that big of a group back then. Not talking about a big Eastern, we're talking about a big Eastern syndicate here. They were nothing. Until they weren't. Over the past few years, they've gotten much, much bigger. Now they're the talk of the criminal or underworld. Whoa! But their name never ends up in the paper, I assume. Yeah, obviously, why big papers like the Proud Times won't cover them, but even gossip rings don't have the balls. It's an unspoken rule across the line, and you're done. Oh, it's an unspoken rule. Cross the line, and you're done. I still don't know what the deal is with this memento you're after, but you really should have gone to the guild or the cops. Still could if you wanted. But well, not my job to force you to turn to him. Mine's to be there if you feel like you can. The best outcome here is for you to get the goods before A can. Then have the guild swoop in and take the glory. 2 birds with 1 stone. 3 even. You make the guild sound like you're their cleanup crew. You really have no shame, do you? I'm mighty pleased that you think so. Now let's get a move on. Of course. Oh, come to think of it. When you first refused my request for help, did you already suspect that the Mafia was involved in this? He really is a sharp one. I had a hunch, yeah. There's been something ominous in the air since last night. Oh, I can change the difficulty. Wow.
Can't get much more Middle Ages than this. Gargoyles, huh? Maybe Giacomo had a better eye for hideouts than I thought. Look at that. It's the spitting image of that picture you showed me.
It really is. It perfectly matches the sketches in my great-grandfather's diaries. I finally found it.
I'm happy for you. So it really does look like an orbment. But why is it glowing? Get back!
Oh boy.
It went inside the statue!
Well, that's not good. Are they resonating?
Peerless protectors.
We're gonna have to take care of these guys before we can make with your memento. But I know that's not enough to stop you at this point, right? Time to bust out your crafts, SCLMs, the works. Because here's where the real show begins.
Right!
Activating shards.
Oh?
Time to put this to use.
Oh? You cannot use the S-craft. Wait, what? I didn't get to read that! So this is now his S-craft. I see, that's what I thought the S-boost things were. Anyway.
Keep it up! It's working!
Vandalize Raid.
You got this!
Go.
Time for the main event!
Let's go, Van. Let me see it. That's so cool. Triggering an S-Craft increases the max boost gauge by 1. Oh god. You have your S-Craft up? No, she doesn't have one, I don't think. Yeah, she doesn't have one.
Going all in.
Oh, I can only do one.
Initializing drive.
All you on yet? Here goes.
Full boost. Go all out.
Cypher activate.
Activating drive.
Oh no, she stopped her arts.
Initializing drive.
Activating drive.
Oh she did. Oh no, she still had her. Okay.
All you on yet?
Oh, it's almost dead. Oh, so that was the chain. You good?
The mages of the Middle Ages left behind some damn tough guardians for us. It bugs me why they'd pick now of all times to start moving. Well, whatever. You really stepped up. Takes a brave soul to fight like that against the unexpected.
You mean it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm very fortunate I had you to show me the ropes.
Let me be the one to pick it up.
That's a good idea.
Looks safe enough to me. Well, here's what you came here for. Did it just react with her like a combat orbment?
Mm-hmm. I finally hold a Genesis in my hands. There's still more to find, but... I did it, Mom. Grandmother.
Say, Agnes, this great-grandfather of yours wouldn't happen to be... There you are.
Well, well, impressive footwork.
Oh boy.
Was waiting on the duo from Almada to make their grand entrance.
I see our reputation precedes us. You must be Van Arkride, the Spriggan.
And my reputation precedes me. Look, I'm not opposed to picking up some work from you types most of the time. Just as long as you don't cross the line, which you just did by firing at us.
That's too bad. We were only aiming for your limbs. We have no intention of killing the girl. Not since she seems to be connected to that device. You, however, don't have that same privilege.
You're real pros, huh? So much it makes me sick. But it also makes my job a lot easier.
He's great. No, I love it.
Don't move.
A practitioner of the Gekka school, I assume. Even if that weapon marks you as more of a military close combat type.
Good eye, but sorry. I'm not with the Gekka school.
The Gekka school.
Anyway, you don't look like you know all that much about the device itself. But you're still gonna tell us everything you do know, and why you're after it.
Van, I'm certainly curious too. What does a criminal organization even want this for?
Beats me. We're just following orders. And an order's an order. Even if it costs us our lives.
Oh boy.
What?
Shit.
What?
You good?
I'm fine. I'm more worried about you.
Fast-acting enhancement drugs, huh? Didn't think you guys had gone that low. Ever heard the stories about foreign mafias getting destroyed by that stuff?
I'll thank you not to compare us to small fry like Crossbell's Ravage. We stand head and shoulders above them. And now we're gonna stand head, shoulders, and feet above you!
Okay, but like, honest to God, like you're stupid.
Where'd that spunk from earlier go? We're gonna enjoy this!
No. Van!
Got that out of your system? You're done! Spriggan!
Don't you dare!
The hell? Fine then! You can die too!
Could do a shard shield. Nah, no time. Damn it! Don't die over a piece of shit like me!
Oh, what? You're not a piece of shit!
What?
What? Huh? What? What? Huh?
What's going on?
There's a light coming from my great-grandfather's.
Girl, that is not something.
Boy, you sure are in a sorry mess.
What? What? Marie?
What? How is this?
The hollow from your Zypha.
Hi!
Well, Van, the choice is yours.
What do you mean?
Will you bear the nightmare or not?
What are you...
Since when can hollows appear like this? World's full of mysteries. Are you asking me that question of your own free will?
Huh? Of course I am. Just so we're clear, I could not care less how much trouble you're in.
Wow!
I'm just here to know one thing. Will you bear the nightmare or not?
Van...
Man, today's just one thing after another. My life's been a living nightmare for more than a decade now. So what's a little more fire when you're already in the depths?
What? I mean, I have no other option but bear the nightmare.
All right, let's do it!
Okay, doing it then! Shard swell! The friendle's all yours!
Excuse me?
What the?
Dark Cane Armored Demon, Grendel.
What is this feeling?
Demon? Did y'all say demon?
Well, I take fighting this thing over our bosses any day of the week. You're damn right. We're taking you down in the name of Almada!
Here goes!
What? Oh my god, Trails, why do you keep doing this to me?
Let's rumble.
The Grundle can act multiple turns in a row? That's crap right now.
Dan, activate your boost!
You ready for me?
You're an eyesore.
Oh, I have to pick a different one.
Cypher activate. Take this.
Fuck you and your Earth Guard. Epic attack usage count. Activating SPs to increase how many turns. Oh, okay.
Full boost.
All right.
Don't hold back, Dan.
Give up.
I'll let him Dan.
Here comes. What the?
Holy shit.
We'll take that.
Can I still not put?
Full boost.
Okay.
Don't hold back, Dan.
Oops.
You ready for me?
Eat this. Impossible.
What the fuck? What just happened? I'm sulking. I'm brain riot, brain fart. All my brain is just. I don't even know what I just did. I don't even know what I just did. Hi, Cross.
This is unbelievable.
This is the wrong game, Raglan. Wrong game. It's not Valimar. Wrong game. I don't know what I just did, Cross, so I can't even tell you.
Van! Are you alright?
All I know is it said demon.
I'm fine. Tired as all hell, but I don't feel any pain. Can't believe I just took down a pair of drugged-up mafiosos like they were snot-nosed kids. What a monster.
Can I just say, why is Lloyd the most normal protagonist? Well, Lloyd and Estelle, why are they the most normal protagonists out of everyone? You got fucking Reen, who's Divine Knight. You got Kevin, he's a what? He's from the. I know he's higher up in the church. I just forgot what he is in the church. And you got Lloyd fucking. You got Lloyd Bannings, who's just a detective. You got Estelle Bright, that's just abrasive. What is like? Why? It's it's like Van and Reed are like the two people, and it's like, okay.
What was that? You saw Mare too, right?
I did see. The graphics are nice. They really up the graphics after Reverie. Sorry, I'm fighting a little bit now.
Yeah.
So this is the same series that me and App have been playing. I don't know if you know, Cross, but this is the same series me and App have been playing.
Figures.
App's just a little bit behind
All she spits out is what she's programmed.
He
She's got no
is
sentience.
one game behind.
The tech hasn't come
me.
far enough to
But
give
he's
her
probably
any.
not playing Daybreak till next year.
Was it the Genesis then?
Can't imagine it was a fluke. So that thing's called a Genesis?
Yes, or that's what my great-grandfather called it in his diaries. It's supposed to be one of 8, called collectively the Oct Genesis.
The Oct Genesis?
You're saying there's 8 of these?
Oh! like there were 8, like there were a lot of
I'm gonna
divine
guess it was
knights?
behind everything that happened here. Behind Mare showing up, behind me turning into that weird monster, behind spirits popping up down here too.
Then we're of the same mind. The diaries described them as for experimental observation and nothing more.
Of course they elected to omit the finer details. You know, when I accepted this job, I didn't think it'd be from a relative of the one and only Professor Epstein.
What?
Huh?
Who's
That
your
arm, huh?
grandfather?
That thing was made half a century ago, around the time of the Orbital Revolution. It's easy to tell by looking at it just how much precision and skill went into making it. Then you got that it's an orbment capable of doing artifact-level stuff. Even Epstein's 3 disciples couldn't have made something so advanced back then. Knock them out of the running, and you're left with the father of modern tech, Claude Epstein.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry for hiding it from you. I'll tell you everything there is to say. It all started when...
Not now.
Not now. Put it away, quick.
Van, are you all right?
Hide it, quick.
Oh.
I see. We were a few minutes too late.
Yep, bye.
Those 2 are...
They're from Omada. We finally caught them.
Get lost! This is our territory!
Oh boy.
Who do you think you're talking to? This isn't a job for civilians.
Oh boy.
Just what happened here? I can see that you fought them, but beyond that...
We fought, yeah. Without pumped full of drugs they were, it was a miracle we could make it out with our skin intact.
Don't mention the demon.
Uh-oh.
He's a little hurt.
As curious as I am about how you emerged victorious, I trust you were able to help your client?
Yes.
No comment. That's between me and her. Now, I know I owe both sides here a debt, but consider them paid. They might be at the bottom of the chain, but they're still in Almada. You can have one each.
Excuse me.
Hey,
Who gave you the authority to...
I suppose we do owe him for neutralizing them.
Very well. We shall take them in between us.
Maybe if you're lucky enough, they'll even talk. Now come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, sure. But let me help you walk.
I'm good. I'm good.
I love that he's an
This
underdog,
is clearly
man.
only the beginning of something much greater.
Oh,
Sharpen
yeah.
your skills while you can, Van.
Oh,
Will do,
yeah.
Renee.
Kincaid.
I can't let him keep living like this.
You can let him live how
Why
he
must
wants.
you insist on shouldering all of the burden yourself?
Because he's stubborn. I would know. My favorite character is a stubborn ass. August 27th, 10:05 p.m. 8th District. I don't know what the hell that is.
Damn. Guess I'm going without dinner.
Damn. Feels bad, man.
You even good to be out this late? I thought students had a curfew.
That's kind of you to think of me, but I received permission to be out this late beforehand. Never mind my curfew. Won't you let me see to your arm? Do you have a first aid kit in the office?
I do, but...
He's so kind.
It looks like it started healing on its own.
I know it wasn't that bad in the first place.
Okay, this is... I'm gonna get crucified for this, but he has really great muscles.
But it's still healing way too fast for it to be normal. Wonder if I got that orbment or turning into a monster to thank for this.
This all began with those diaries. They were passed down from my great-grandfather to my grandmother, and then down to my mother until her death 4 years ago.
Aww.
As you guessed, my great-grandfather is the famous Professor Epstein. It was known at the time that he had an adopted daughter, but she went missing very suddenly after he passed away. By the sound of it, something compelled her to shy away from the public eye. I don't know what that something was. It wasn't written in the letter she left me. Then after my mother died, my father began to lose himself in his work. And now all alone, I became more and more captivated by the many diaries that were left behind. They weren't filled with complex formulae or specialist knowledge or things like that. Instead, they were about who he was as a person, what he was like, what his philosophies were, what he valued most in life. He wrote about the little things that colored his days, his bonds with his loved ones, his time spent with his disciples. I could see through every word written that he was a kind, warm-hearted man with a good sense of humor. A man I could respect a great deal. I was so happy to have his writings so I could peer into his world, just like my mother and grandmother before me. And before I knew it, those diaries became my most treasured possessions. However, at the end of his final entry, on the very last page, I found a shocking message. It said, "Recover the Oct Genesis before the year 120X, else all we know will come to an end."
Pretty ominous thing to write down.
That is,
It
actually.
could have been a delusion that came to him in the winter of his years. But I began to feel that it was why his diaries had been passed down to me. And as the days wore on, my desire to do something to avert the end he foretold grew stronger and stronger. But I knew I couldn't go public with any of it. Not with my grandmother's disappearance. That led me to enroll at Armus Academy, where I met a very dependable upperclassman. Her advice took me to the Orbalnet, and that led me to you.
Is this who I
just
think it
never
is?
thought when I started all of this that these would be the consequences. That someone would die. That you would be put in so much danger.
He's fine.
Well, you managed to get one of them. Even if there's still 7 more out there, you could always call it quits here.
I can't. Not when they're what connect me to my family. Not when I now know they really exist. And not after seeing that final entry. I can't look away from all of that. Here. This 50,000 Mira is everything I was able to
You got that
gather
for
for this.
50,000 Mora?
Please,
Give me.
accept it as compensation for all the help you've given me.
I thought I told you my rate.
Well, you did, but I don't feel that it accounted for that injury you sustained because of me. I intend to find the remaining 7 on my own. I don't want anyone else to get hurt because of my problems. Oh, but I'll be very careful about it. Promise.
You better.
Huh?
My rate's 1,000 Mira an hour, excluding other necessary expenses. I'll bump it up a little because of the danger involved, but you rolled up your sleeves more than your average client. You put yourself in danger to help me. Any more than 10,000 would be ripping you off.
Aww.
This is how the world of work is. Good thing you're still in school, because you got a lot to learn.
Maybe, but still. I'm sorry. I just feel you've taken on a lot more than you bargained for from start to finish.
To be honest, that whole turning into a monster thing's got my interest piqued. So it wouldn't feel right to ask you for even more Mira with how we're gonna keep this thing going.
He's still going to help her? Bro, see, this is the great. He's already great. He's already a great protagonist.
Unless you decide to give up altogether, I'll pitch in however I can from here on out.
He's nice. He's good.
In exchange, you can share any info you got on the Genesis, or anything those diaries say. How's that sound?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you telling me that even though you know it might be dangerous,
he'll still do it?
You're going to help me search for the other 7 without taking additional compensation?
Hey, info's good compensation. I ain't taking a single Mira, though. I'm gonna need you to get more used to real combat, too, for your own safety.
Aww.
Can't have you leaving yourself wide open and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna drill it into you until you're up to snuff.
Aww.
I don't know. This doesn't sound like a fair trade at all. I'm the only one benefiting here.
Because he's a nice guy. He's not going to profit off you.
Well, if you insist, Van, then thank you very much. Having your support means a lot to me.
Yeah, well, I'll be counting on you, too. All right, now that today's done and dusted, time for my hard-earned reward.
Yeah, go get your snacks in the freezer.
I've been waiting for my
refrigerator.
Andalusia fig and honey tart all day.
Yeah.
I was gonna scarf it down all by myself, but you pulled your weight today, so let's go half-half.
I love how he changes because of sweets. He goes calm, cool, collective. But then when there's sweets, he's as hyper as a child.
Thank you. Oh, but I still want to say... It really does bother me just how much I benefit from this arrangement compared to you. I was thinking of a way to even it out and thought, you know, how about I work here part-time?
You want a what?
You seem to be so busy that I can't imagine how you find the time to clean up around here. I'm also good at secretarial work too, so I'm sure I'd be a big help with sorting paperwork and whatever else you need. Just a standard wage is fine. Or even no wage. Unpaid is totally fine.
Girl!
I can't do that. Haven't you ever heard of labor laws? And forget that. This whole idea is crazy. How did me hiring you even get into your head?
Well, it's because you won't accept any Mira from me. I understand you have your own way of doing things, but I have my own pride to satisfy, you know. You'll just have to compromise.
Damn.
Now, let me just cut this tart into two so we can dig in and enjoy. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get the bigger portion. And where do you keep your coffee beans? Oh, there they are.
Wait, how did you find them so... Who said you could make yourself at home this fast?
Hey, this is what you get for accepting a job? I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. There's my queen. There's my daughter. Wait, I just saw Wall. I haven't seen Wall in forever. Wait! What? Bro. What even is happening? What is happening? This opening is crazy in itself. How? What? Oh my, brain, help. It's technically still a continuation. We are in an entirely new arc, I guess, because Calvard's still part of Zemuria. We're learning about Calvard's part now of the world. Wait, I got an A? Bullshit! I should got more than an A! Wait, my evaluation rank is at E? Okay, so I gotta get all the way to A. I'm pretty sure the only way I'm getting A is if I do all side quests, and I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that shit. Okay. But yeah, sorry, I got distracted by my grade. But yeah, it's, we're basically learning about Calvard now. We talked about Calvard in Erebonia, and we talked about Calvard in Liberal a little bit, Crossville especially, and also better yet, the half of Erebonia, because that's where Erebonia and Calvard have been at each other's throats for many years. But quote unquote peace between us for now. But now we're learning about Calvard and Calvardian people. Van now. So yeah, we're learning about the Calvard part of everything. I saw Walt from, my God, I'm already for the Enforcers. I saw Wald. I'm pretty sure that brief little moment, I thought I saw oh my God, why am I forgetting her name? Risha. I'm pretty sure I saw Risha there for like a second, not opening. Same with Zen. I'm pretty sure I saw like 3 people I knew. But yeah, ooh, that was a nice prologue. I mean, okay. She's cute. She's cute, but she's a high schooler. I wouldn't even lie. I hope that's not the canon route people think that is. I still wouldn't do that. SP and rank. You can acquire SP Screamington points. Screamington points. By completing FSPGs and making optional choices. When you cultivate SP reaches a certain point, your Argyrite solution ranks during the SP report goes up. There are 15 ranks ranging from E to AAA. Ranking up nets you to special items.
I'm Agnes Claudel. I still have a lot to learn, but I promise I'll do whatever I can to keep up.
Nah, bruh. She's 16. And I'm pretty sure Van is in his 20s. They're a cute duo, but keep it that way, please. Begging. Agnes has joined. Yes. Oh, Jaegers? Well, clearly Jaegers, I think.
This here will be the turning point. All units, assume the dual Lancer formation.
Ah!
We won't be defeated! Shine! Falcons of the Sun! Sir!
Not yet!
Too easy. I've got you.
Oh, flames! Become one with me!
Well, look at that. Guess we lost this one. Huh.
Regimental Commander of the Eisen Shield, Garant Rieger. We are open to accepting your offer for a ceasefire. How does a 7-3 split sound? Vice Chief of the Warriors of Kruger, Hassan Al-Fayyad. We will accept no less than 6-4. Fail to accept, and the fighting continues.
Oh my God,
Very
guys.
well. 6-4 to us it is. Glory to the Kruger! Glory to Arusha! Yeah!
That works, I guess. I figured more it was gonna end in a draw. Your counterattack was really good, just lacking that bit of oomph at the end. If you'd seen my attempt to throw you off balance coming, you'd have had a slew of more strategic options to work with.
You're right. Thanks, Ida.
Think nothing of it. You've got a lot of potential. You just need more practice and to up your stamina. With enough of both, you'll be right on the heels of my other little sister from back in the day in no time.
Do you mean Sylphide?
What?
I'd still like to know more about her.
What?
Hey! That tickles!
You know my daughter? You know my daughter? Why? How and what? Well, I mean, not how, because you're Jaegers, but why? Why do you know my daughter?
I can't help it. I see this hair and I just get the urge to ruffle it. Well, next time we meet off the battlefield, I'll tell you about my old Corps. Zephyr's got a whole lot of stories in it to tell.
You were a Zephyr? You were from, huh?
Awesome! Better make that a promise.
Oh, I didn't ever see that connection coming back. August. Oh, it's not August anymore. It's September 9th. Nope. 6th? They circled the 6th, so it's September 6th, right? The young flame departs. It is September 6th, 12:08, 9:30 a.m. This is on film, minor conflict at the southern base of the Ishkal Mountains concludes. Major capital firm expands into Longport's new district.
Damn. I just wanted to see if there was anything interesting going on, but all I get is doom and gloom.
Damn.
Still, the info here's put together real nice and organized, even if the design's got the admin's tastes all over it.
Genesis. Antique Orbinet. Claude Epstein. Holo System / Mysterious Phenomenon. Ultima Rodel. Your search key, your search keywords return very few results. Try using different keywords.
Should have known. Haven't heard a thing about Almada in a while now. They must have pulled out of Edith for the time being.
Probably.
As for Genesis and the Grendel, still coming up empty.
Grendel. I have to remember Grendel, not Grendel. Grendel.
Are they being actively deleted? Is this all part of some big cover-up?
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
She's the same as usual, too. Should I call on Marduk? Nah, that'd probably just cause even more headaches for me. Well, it's almost time for my regular checkup, so I may as well put a pin in it. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get an earful this time?
Because you probably are.
Wanna not bang my door in, Humes?
Whoa, you're up already? That's crazy! Good morning, man. You better be earning an honest living up here.
Aww.
No bringing shame to the goddess or your landlords.
No prizes for guessing who you learned all that from. How about taking after your mother instead? It'd be nice to become a charming, pretty lady just like her one day.
Yeah, I want to be just like Mommy. Oh, but Agnes is really pretty too.
Come on in. Don't be shy.
Well, if you say so. You said not to come in my uniform, so I wore this. How do I look?
I mean, pretty.
It'll work, I guess. Kinda too dressy for casual walking around town, but then again, going the plain route with you would just make you stick out like a sore thumb. Still beats the uniform either way.
That's good.
You're being mean, Van. She looks really pretty, so you should tell her she looks really pretty.
He ain't trying to catch a case.
Come on, let's ditch this big loser and eat some breakfast.
Wow!
We're serving bacon quiche with pumpkin soup today.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Lead the way.
Well, damn. Those two sure hit it off quick.
Yes, they do. Alright. This is... oops. I forgot to stop it. First thing is going to be over how this all works. I could use a formal printer, so yes, please do. Now, unless a major job comes in, I just go around the city helping people out with little problems. As for how I take them on, well, you'll see. It's not the usual routine, but it gets the job done. It gets the job done and enough's paid. The punch is gonna involve you turning around with me, so you can get a visual of all the above. Was that why you were concerned about me standing out too much in my uniform? Yeah. Oh, and one more thing. I pretty much told you this when we first met, but not all of the jobs I take are above board. Some of them are from crooks. Some are damn near illegal. Don't take on anything and everything, of course. I do turn jobs down sometimes, but what I'm comfortable doing and what an average student is comfortable doing are going to be very different. So one more thing. So one more time. You sure you want to work with me? Yes. I know the world isn't always such a pretty place. That awareness may not be through personal experience, but I say that even for a 16-year-old girl. I know a lot more than the average student about both sides of the coin. How old are you, by the way? Where'd that come from? 24. Yes! I mean, yes. 24. Really? I thought you were a little younger than that. So it makes sense with how much life experience you seem to have. Your clothes, rooms, and hobbies seem to be a generation ahead of mine, too. Yeah, because he's 24 and you're 16. You're almost a decade older than me, huh? Yeah, to a high school student, I might as well be knocking on death's door already. No, you're not. What? Van, I am 27. Why would people assume that a 24-year-old will be knocking at death's door? You are young, technically. You are a young adult. But you are nowhere near the age of knocking on death's door. Your job may put you on death's door, but not your age. That's crazy. Make the most of your teenage years, alright? Might feel like an eternity until you graduate, but the second you cross 20, you'll be walking with your cane like an old cougar in no time. What are you talking about? I'm insulted! Hold up, no, I need this. I'm insulted. Do you really... I'm insulted. What's that supposed to mean? We're young! We are not in our 30s! Or even 40s! Why would you think you'll be walking with your crate? Oh my god. I think he's being sarcastic, but it's hurting my head. Well, not hurting my head, it's triggering me slightly. Just slightly. He has to be joking or being sarcastic, because there's no way he thinks this. There's just no way. Oh, I didn't say being in your 20s was old, just that you were older than me. Getting back to what we were talking about before. You don't have to worry about me. I'm confident I can handle any task you give me. Heh, I'll be the judge of that. We'll be sticking to the three of the city's districts. First, I'll show you around Old Town, where we are now, which is the 8th district. I use some of the shops here in my day-to-day work, so they'll be worth committing to memory. Committing to memory? That sounds good. I'm ready when you are.
Getting ready for a hard day's work?
That's right. Oh, thank you. I put her on a trial period to start with.
Then that's all the more reason why you need to support her while she learns. Don't overdo it today, and make sure you're back in time for dinner. I mean that for you too, Agnes. We'll have a piping hot, delicious meal waiting for you.
Agnes! Kitty, remember, Agnes. Agnes. Yes. Put it in your head. Agnes. I'm sorry, my brain will never remember stuff. I hate it here. But Agnes.
Wouldn't want it to get cold now, would you?
Agnes. You're not her mom, you know. Aw, thank you. I already can't wait. You are so sweet. You're really blessed to have such a wonderful family as landlords. Shame the old man's always getting on my case, though. Anyway, we'll head off as soon as you finish your coffee. You got your you-know-what with you, right? I do. You told me to keep it on me at all times to prevent it from being stolen. Good. He doesn't feel activated out of nowhere like it did before. But as long as I'm with you, I'll back you up as best I can. Gotta look out for my new assistant while I'm still giving her the tour, right? Right.
And speaking of, shall we?
We shall. Then let the workday begin.
So, what's the first order of business? The first thing I do every day I'm working is check the notice boards around the city. There's one here in Old Town, so let's go check that one out for the starters. Got it. Oh, we should probably go talk to Victor before we head out, though. We should pay a visit to the repair shop down the alley out front, too. Understood. Victor first, then afterwards we can check the notice board and we'll visit the repair shops. Got it. Man, all that build up and they're out of stuff to make the lattes with? What a letdown. At least the coffee was good. I guess. Maybe I'll mosey by this evening and see if they're restocked. Definitely not gonna hang around this neck of the woods if I don't have to. Do your distaste of the guild even trumps your love of sweets? Or maybe this is more about that one specific racer. Van, are you... What is happening? Why? Why are you staring at me like that?
Hey there. Working hard or hardly working?
Hmm? Please. Van, and that girl from before. Oh, hello, Elaine. Bah, should have bolted when we had the chance.
So you're the kid Elaine grew up with, huh?
Please? Yes?
Nice to meet you. I'm...
Say it. Zen! One of the guild's go-to guys! A master level title practitioner and an A rank racer. Though some folks say you should be S rank by now.
You know your stuff.
Ah!
I'm Jin Vatek. Don't think I'm quite the figure you make me out to be, though.
This is the right Zen, right? This is my same Zen from Sky Games. I'm begging. You played the Japanese release with the patch? You also played Daybreak 2? That's awesome. I'm excited to go through the Kuro games. I need this to be... Call me weird. But I always make sure that these are actually the same characters that I know and not someone new, because then I would feel really bad if this is not the Zen that I know. And it's I'm sorry, that was a very stupid question. This is most likely Zen. I just haven't seen him since what? Sky the Third? I think that's the last time I saw him.
It's nice to finally meet you, Spriggan. Sounds like we owe you for the other day.
Don't sweat it. Not about to pass up the chance to put you guys in my debt. Wow! Damn. Name's Ben Archive. Would have rather not meet you. But here we are. Oh my god, what is your issue with the racers? Tell me this.
That's so. Huh. Well, it's nice to meet you all the same.
Why are you being so friendly to him? This guy's been stealing our jobs and doing shady stuff for years.
I mean...
To be honest, we probably have reasonable grounds to apprehend him.
No, you don't. I'm not doing anything illegal. can't argue there.
That's so like you to say.
I mean, did you expect a different answer from Van?
Jin, we have nothing to gain by associating with this man.
You're really cold, oh my god.
Come what may, he will expertly skirt the line of legality and our code to avoid incriminating himself. We need not interact with him more than the bare minimum necessary to do our duties, as we did the other day.
He's cold. I mean, so is Van to her too, but she's cold. See, she gets me.
Be quiet, Van.
Yes, ma'am. Wow. I thought as much. Isn't that something? You got a Zypher, right? Yeah. What's it to you?
Contact information exchanged with the Calvard Racer Guild. Commissions received.
Oh, well, Rip Van. Wait, what? Are you sure this is wise? You can't be serious. See, we just got in a few big jobs. But Elaine and I are going to be out of town for a few days. You wouldn't mind helping us out a bit. Would you? I don't see the harm in letting you take care of some of the simple jobs like monster exterminations. Well, that and some are a little too grave for us, if you catch my meaning. Hold on! I guess looks can be deceiving, huh? You're built like a bear, but sly as a fox. Alright, I'll take your jobs for 20% more than your going to 20% more than your going rate. But they ain't my style. I'm not doing it. That work for you? Sure it does. You can look over the two I just sent you, but I don't think there should be an issue with that either. I'd like you to oh my god. What has happened? I'd like you to take care of at least one of them. If it's in a place you got a bit of connection to now. It's in a bit of a place you got a connection to now. Words are hard today, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, well, whatever. I'll look at them later. This isn't a good idea. We can't trust a shady character like this guy with our work. I understand your reservations, but with as much work as we have piling up now, it's not the time to get picky about help. I'll handle the reports and getting this approved. Is that okay with you, Elaine? So be it. Well, we got a training test. See you two around. Alvis and I will go buy the tickets. So if you want to say anything to this guy, make it quick. What do you? Grrr. Oh my god. Unbelievable. I see you're just as popular with your seniors as ever. Too bad only men fall for it. Wow. My charms work on the ladies too, you know. Might have met my match with that guy though. Then it's gonna be a tougher cookie than I thought. Finally see how he can go toe to toe with the freak of nature. No, never mind. I don't have time to dig into that right now. Just so you know, A's been silent since what happened. It'll be a while until we learn anything more. Figures. So you're a client of his, correct? Agnes, was it? Yes, that's right. I really appreciate your help the other day, too. I appreciate the sentiment, but I didn't contribute much, really. What are you doing out and about with him today, though? Given that you're not wearing your uniform, is your request not over yet? Well, that is part of it, yes. But I'm also working part-time at Arkride Solutions now. Today's my first day on the job. What? Explain yourself now! Hey, I tried to turn her down. I'm telling you, she's crappier than she looks. Sure, there's some other stuff going on, but no stuff stuff could excuse this. What are you thinking? She's a civilian. What would you do if she got... Elaine, the train's leaving in a minute. Wait, did you just say Elaine? What? The Elaine? No way. Oh, you... This conversation's not over, for the record. Don't think you can avoid me forever. Agnes, please be careful. You better keep her safe. Sorry to keep you waiting. Don't sweat it, but we need to go. Something tells me she's gonna keep hounding for answers till she gets one. Now how am I gonna shake her off next time? I take you two are close? That's a generous way to put it. We just go way back is all. Even though we've both been in the capital for a while, I haven't seen her for 3 years, so just recently. I see, but you seem so... Never mind. Huh? Well, anyway, could have gone without meeting the big guy, to be honest. I mean, who would have guessed Sid, of all people, would be duping work on us? I know what you mean. Even people outside of Calvard would recognize his name. Did you look at the jobs he sent to you, to your Zephyr yet? Zephyr, I don't know how to say the thing yet. Not yet. Guess I ought to look. Oh, so that's their game. Oh, okay. Someone stole your wallet. You'd like to get it back, but it's been sold onto the black market. Could you help me out? I'll explain the details in person. I'll be waiting at the Orbital Cab. Lisa. Or Alyssa. Alyssa, not Lisa. Alyssa! One of them sounds like my usual kind of thing. As for the other, the cops took so long investigating. Vermont with that monster. Moisey didn't, huh? So it seems. Maybe that both of them are close to the area we are already planning to cover. None of this was on the docket, though. We were cool to call it a day and head back to the office. I'd like to keep helping if you'll have me. This is my first day on the job, after all. Heh, I guess we ought to get back to work. Woo! Huh, surprised that didn't take more out of you. I'm fine, yeah.
Good to hear.
Were you the one who used that flash? Wait, you're Van's friend. Dingo.
The name's Dingo Brad. Me and Van go way back.
That's good.
I'm a reporter with Meld Magazine.
Oh wow, that's quite a well-known magazine. Covers everything from entertainment gossip to political, pleas to even the occult. Buzz Radar's the star of the show these days, but well, these are classic that goes way back. Surprised you've heard of them. I didn't think an honor student like you would be into that kind of stuff. I'm not. I just happen to have a friend who loves it. I've only read a little.
You should tell that friend of yours to give it up. Well, it's not for RMS students to read, Miss Claudel.
Claudel. He didn't learn it from me. Wants to figure it out on his own.
I'm no Bermati, but I'm in the same trade on the side. Your name is the extent of what I know, though. Don't worry.
I don't mind. You seem like a close friend of Van's, so I'm sure you can be trusted. Thank you for helping us. It didn't take long to turn her around. That's what being so damn handsome gets you. Just as we finally got even, though. I'm already back in your debt. What you even doing down here? Something else pop up around, Gimok? Nope, I'm not here for work. You didn't pass anyone on your way here, did you? I know you're taking care of a monster for that guild, but I figured I'd ask. How did you? Of course you already knew. Wait a second. You're telling me someone else is down here with us? Yeah, a civilian at that. 20-year-old female. No combat experience. That is very worrying. Wait a minute. It's not that rookie reporter from the Tyrell Times, is it?
I'm Marielle M.A., the newest reporter with the Tyrell Times.
Oh my god.
You wouldn't happen to have anything to add about the murder, would you? I'll take anything.
That woman you met outside the police station? Wish you were wrong, but that's the one. Remember I said earlier she's gonna be another Niall and Grace? So hey, I was right. I resigned myself to look for her alone, but you happened to show up at the perfect time. Can I give me a hand? Well, put us back at even again. Besides, I got the feeling this might be my fault. What? About a fifth of it, sure. She has a very competitive streak, and for some reason she's pegged me as her rival. The whole reason she charged into the police station the other day was to get one up over me. I'm sure you can guess how well that went. Blah, yeah, I kinda feel bad now. Then, because Van gave her the wrong information, her report didn't work out. She got frustrated and stormed right into danger in hopes of finding something worthwhile. Then, what are we waiting for? We should go save her before something terrible happens. We're gonna! That's what I was saying. But we didn't see any sign of her on our way here, so she's got to be farther in. I wish I could help him battle, but the only weapon I've got is my camera. I'll have to lean on you two. I just hope she hasn't made it all the way to where that wanted monster is. I don't think the ordinary monsters are any better for a civilian. But we need to hurry. She's in real danger. Time to show Ben all I've learned from my battles so far. I can't keep leaving most of the work to him forever. I need to be more proactive. And she learned an S-craft. Dingo is now accompanying to me. That Nubi's got some real obsession with you, you know?
Just you wait, Dingo. I'll get one over you this time.
What's going on between you two anyway? You said earlier she sees you as a rival. Do you happen to know why? Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe she just likes having a bit of friendly competition with other people in the industry. Why do you ask, anyway? Oh, no reason. Sorry. Don't be. It's not that I have anything to hide. Guess I can tell you the story. This happened right after, Marcella joined the Tyrell Times. He set off on some noble crusade against a politician with a rather, let's just say, unsavory reputation. And when he caught wind of what she was doing, he started threatening her. Aha! The righteous young journalist winds up vanishing into the darkness. He thought she could fight. Tale as old as time. Of course it didn't pan out the way this time, and assuming you're the reason why. Guilty as charged. I just happen to have some dirt on said politician. It wasn't big or anything. Not really worth calling it a scoop, so I packed it up and sent it over to Marielle. And she did exactly as I expected and went public with that info. What happened after that? Long story short, nothing. Like I said, it wasn't anything major. Not the kind of dirt that get you a hit piece. That's why most journalists wouldn't bother writing up something like that. But Marielle isn't most journalists. That girl is as green as they come. True, but the politician didn't realize that. He convinced himself that Marielle must have had some real dirt on it, so she never would have gone public with something so insignificant. He took it as her trying to propose a truce. After that, he stopped messing with her. So when you sent her that information, was that the outcome you were hoping for? That's right, though admittedly, I've never thought it turned out as well as it did. For whatever reason, Lady Luck's taking a real shine to that girl. She sticks her nose into danger over and over, yet every time she comes out of it without as much as a scratch. Guess she was just born under the right stars. I see. Sounds like a real agent of chaos to me. I know the type. They're always making messes that everyone has to mop up later. That's her, alright. And right now, we're the cleanup crew. Let's get to her before she goes and makes yet another mess. If you think about it, Dingo, you've helped Mario quite a lot, haven't you? Why would you consider your rival then? If anything, you'd think she'd fancy him instead. I mean, it wasn't always like that. But after the whole deal with the politician, she became weirdly fixated on me. She just won't leave me alone. Okay, pretty boy, rein in with the flexing. I had to tell her that she should probably not be so friendly with the competition. That's how she found out I worked for, Meld, actually. It was quite a shock for her. Oh. So she realized the amazing journalist she looked up to so much works for a trashy group a trashy gossip rag. Look at you breaking a righteous little heart of hers. Anyway, you think she'd just leave it at that and cut contact? That she pivoted into talking about course correction and making me a proper journalist. Now she's playing my rival too, for whatever reason. Joke's on me, because that just made her follow me around even more now. I see. Though for annoyed as you look, you can't just turn a blind eye to her either. You care about her enough that you would have gone in after her, even if you were alone, right? Well, in some goddess-forsaken way, it's my responsibility. Least I could do is keep an eye on her. I bet your boss would do much the same. Nah, I don't do babysitting. I don't mind helping her this time, but that's only because I'm already here for the wanted monster. And speaking of wanted monster, how about we hurry it up? Sure, we haven't found her yet after all. She must be deeper in still. Sorry for all the bother, but thanks for helping me out with this. Oh no! The hell?
No! Let go of me! Don't eat me! I taste awful! Hey! Watch where you're touching! Being eaten by a monster in a place like this is such a spectacular way to die! Adios! Mom! Dad!
Maybe you shouldn't put yourself in this. Aw, she got for Dingo.
You got some luck on you. You're up, Van!
Huh?
Aww.
The monster turned into Dingo.
Oh my god. Maribel, please.
And maybe being eaten wouldn't be so bad after all.
Oh.
This is no time for daydreaming. We're moving back.
Looks like you got this. Let's finish him off. Right. Wow, okay. She loves the Dango. I see.
A chance!
Use a shark to get the full boost. Go all out. Keep it up. It's working. Certain arts will work better. Give them your
Brace yourself! Vandalize! Raid! All you on, yes!
Going all in.
Activating skill.
Here I come. Ha! Then! Full boost. Go all out. Certain arts will work better.
Camera sensitivity.
Keep it up. It's working.
Zypher activate.
I'll take you on. Activating drive.
All you on, yes!
Here I come. Ha!
Eat this!
Then!
Here goes.
Full boost. Go all out. Good luck. Activating drive. Then!
Is he going again?
Attack their weakness with an art. Don't take your activating Johnny.
Activating skill.
Yeah, it's further back. We're down.
Oh, she stunned him. Nice.
Here goes.
Good luck. Attack their weakness.
Take that!
I'll take you on.
All you on, yes?
Here I come. Ha!
A chance!
Yeah.
Activating Tron.
Come on. He's almost dead. Amazing job. Good job, man. Found an amber. Phew! You made it in time. Not bad, not bad. Guess fighting a huge hunk of slime isn't fun for a girl, huh? It's no different from any other monster. I just need to steal myself beforehand. But never mind that.
You okay? Looks like you didn't sprain your ankles at least.
I'm fine. But what are you doing here?
Oh, I know. You must be here to steal my scoop.
No, he came to save your ass. Actually.
Not even close. Giacomo's murder's already been solved. The CID's on the case and it already has the culprits in custody. But your editor-in-chief's already up to speed too.
What? Then I just got scarred for life for no reason?
That's right! Ooh, oh wait, what?
Who are you? Wait, I've seen you before.
Oh, you're a mess, poor thing.
What happened to my clothes?
Uh-oh.
Don't look at me! Especially you, Dingo!
Fine.
You should be glad your clothes are the only thing that got messed up. Dingo wasn't wrong about you having some luck.
Do you even know how embarrassing it is to be seen like...
Wanna finish that sentence?
Hey! I know you! You're that shady Spriggan who solved that case!
Well...
Oh, you don't know the hell I went through because of that nonsense you fed me! I got in hot water with the cops, I ended up missing the end of the case!
If it helps, I kind of feel bad about it. Hold up. Sorry, my backlog thingy happened. But, you sure you want to get up in another dude's face looking like that? Oh no. Ben! Save the you. Ben! Oh my god. Ben, please. Save the view for Dingo. Really, Ben?
Well, you're not gonna find any scoops here anymore. This is no place for a reporter to be. Let's get you out of here so you can get changed. Thanks for the help. I owe you both big.
Fine, Dingo. Oh no, not at all. She ended up here because of me, so we're all good. Safe trip back.
Hold on! I'm not done talking to him! Ugh. You better believe this isn't the last you'll see of me, Spriggan!
Well, the goods request has been taken care of, and the only damage sustained were an eager reporter's wardrobe and ego. I'm calling this job a well done. Even if you made an enemy out of her all along the way, I suppose all well that ends well. Does that do it for the day then? Not yet, we're still clocked in until we're back at the office. Let's get out of here.
All in a day's work.
No hostile targets found.
I'm on it.
Here goes.
The hunking bear who pushed a job on us, of course. I see.
The Ark ride. All taken care of?
Will you stop reading me like a damn book? Took care of both the launches and the optional one. My own way, though. Hey, if it works. I know your style is not the same as ours, but I can trust you to handle it. Don't know why you would. I'll wire you the money ASAP. Thanks for the save, man. Looking forward to the next job with you. Got to be kidding me. Oh yeah, Elaine's on a transcontinental train going the opposite way. Should still be in people's range if you want me to. I'm good! We'll see you around. A wolf in sheep's clothing, that guy. What a monster. I see why he's so well respected at the guild. I heard he was yep, well that's my Zen, alright. He was integral to quelling a big problem in the liberal kingdom in the past. Huh? Teach that in class? Yeah, it was about 6 years back. What the? Yo, it does not feel like it's been 6 years. It does not feel like it's been 6 years! It feels like it's been like almost a year and a half for me. Bro. It was about 6 years back. Around the same time that... Huh? Damn? It's nothing. Like I said, we're still clocked in until we're back at the office. We can afford to stop by a few stops for some dessert on the way, though. Well, if you say so. That sounds right for you. Am I imagining things? I feel like there's more to this than this. It feels like there's more to it than this sweet tooth.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
So, where can we find some sweets? I don't even know where to begin to look.
There's a lot of places, actually. We can start with one of the vendors on this terrace.
Oh, this place is
No, it's over this way.
They've got stalls set up along
better
the
in
river.
Riverside than here.
Hey.
Hello? Thank you. Hello, thank you.
I'm gonna give my throat a rest a little bit. Wow. Yep, just as I thought. Is something the matter? Nah, don't worry about it. Thanks for waiting. Here are your celebrates. Van received his order. I put an ice pack in there in case you don't get to them immediately. See you around 2 hours. Thanks. Next stop's the Orbo Cafe over on Station Street. Should be about time to give the new latte of theirs a try. Of course, we can make up for this afternoon. Is someone following us? Is that why he's killing time?
Right.
I think someone's following us, and that's why he's literally
Off we go.
trying to buy. Okay. Oh, yeah, someone's tailing us. Okay. But why?
Where
They're just gone. How?
Got some speed on you.
Gotcha!
Is everything okay, Van? Huh? How adorable.
The hell? A kid?
I can't believe I let a civilian get the better of me.
I mean, you could tell he's not a normal civilian the way he just... Okay.
You knew I was tailing you and led me here on purpose, didn't you?
Yes, he did.
I knew I wasn't gonna lose you, so this was the next best thing. That was a form of active camo using shards. Same kind of thing Ramdas can do, just works different.
You can do that with shards, too? You are the real deal, huh? Actually, even realer than real. Glad I decided to come, even with what Abby said. Abby? If I recall, that means...
It's father, from a dialect in the Central East. With how fast you are and the way you're dressed, are you... Wait a minute. I think I just realized something else.
What's wrong?
How are you a Jaeger in the Kruger Corps at your age? You're one hell of a girl.
What?
You'd be surprised how many children are in the Jaeger Corps. You'd be surprised.
I'm the eldest daughter of the warriors of Kruga's vice chief, Farida Al-Fayed. I came here to ask for your help, Mr. Arkwright. Could we go somewhere to talk? Along the northern edge of the Central East, yeah. We see ourselves as, and live a lifestyle befitting of, warriors. We revere flames and the goddess Arusha.
Their whole tribe forms on one major crops that serve to rep the whole Central East. They're very proud and value their tradition, though, so they won't take any jobs that deem immoral. And if you're surprised people so upstanding would let a kid fight, well, me too.
Oh, please. I'm not a full-fledged warrior like Ubby yet, but it's nice to hear you think of me as one.
Innocent little thing, isn't she? Yeah, she strikes me as a very pure at heart. So you're looking for another Jaeger corpse, is that right? One called Essien Child? They're another famous high-ranking corps in the central Zemuria. They work out 3 cities to the north and got a lot of former soldiers in their rank. Frankly, decent brutes for a Jaeger corps too. They take care of their city's defense and stuff. That's interesting. I didn't know there were so many different kinds of Jaeger corps. Me either.
We've clashed against the Eisenshield a lot over the years. Our last one was around a couple weeks ago in a proxy war against them. We eventually settled that and both sides left the battlefield. But from what I've heard, one unit of the Eisenshield's Jaegers still hasn't returned home yet.
Huh? Are you sure they didn't take on another job
For
on
sure.
the way back?
The regimental commander contacted our village directly asking if we knew anything. Ubby, our vice chief, has been so worried that he's doing just about everything he can to find them.
Yeah, that's so. Sorry, I'm a little confused. Didn't you say that both your corps have fought as enemies on you a couple weeks ago?
I did. Why?
It's a Jaeger thing. Don't worry about it. As soon as the fighting stops, it's water in the bridge for them. It's not uncommon for them to be enemies on one job and allies on the next. How unusual.
I didn't mean to confuse you. But he's right. We don't bear them any ill will. The leader of the unit that vanished has actually always been real good to me.
Wait, is it the girl? I hope it's not the girl that called you her little sister. That would be really sad for you. What kind of person are they?
Her name's Ida. She's one of the most capable Jaegers in her corps. We fought as allies and as enemies a lot since I first became a warrior 2 years ago. She also teaches me all kinds of things on our off days, or when our corps train together too. It would have been easy to ignore someone as young as me, but she's been nothing but a true friend. Or maybe even a sister.
Aww.
I already have an older brother, but if I had to picture what an older sister would be like, it'd be her. She's very, very important to me.
Aww.
So of course I wanted to join in on the search party for her, but they wouldn't let me.
No, I don't like that sound.
Abby said it was because I'm still only 13 and don't know anything outside of war and our village.
Makes sense. So that's why you came all the way to Calvard, because you couldn't give up.
That's right. I left on my own and rode on buses and trains for the first time to get here. We know that Ida's unit came through Calvard on their way home. So if they really have gone missing, the odds are they're somewhere in this country. As for why I came to you, I've heard about you from the warriors in my village. They told me about a Spriggan in Calvard's capital who was willing to lend an ear to even Jaegers like us.
Man, word travels fast about you, huh, Van?
This is a lump of Argem. Will this be enough to cover your fees for helping me find Ida? Don't worry. I got this legitimately through a job.
But that's... You're kidding me. A lump that big could fetch around 10,000 mira, easy. Well, we could talk money stuff after. But just to be upfront, our rate's 1,000 mira an hour, excluding other necessary expenses. We're not in the market for a 100-hour job.
What do you...
He's so cool. You don't have to make it sound like you're turning her down. You're still going to help her, aren't you? Don't make it sound like an easy yes. This one seems like a little more trouble than we can afford to handle. Everything about it screams trouble, in fact. And we still got your case to work on too, so you can't just drop everything for some far off What?
Huh? Your back is glowing.
Great timing. My great-grandfather wrote the 8 Genesis are drawn to one another. This is the first time I've seen it react this way, and that it just happens to do so now? I wish I could chalk it up superstitious bull, but...
I'm not sure what's going on. It's really pretty, but what is it?
It's a memento of my great-grandfather that has a special power. And it just might help us find Ada.
You really think so?
Easy there! I'm not gonna commit to the job just yet. First, I need a better hold on the overall situation. Can you help fill in some gaps for us?
Oh, yeah! Of course I can!
Well, this certainly is a lot of useful information. It's also fragmented that doesn't feel like it will bring us much closer to finding what we're looking for. Unfortunately, I feel like it's only just starting to set in how big this country is. I knew it was big from looking at maps, but that didn't tell me just how many groups and forces were at work. Well, it's not one of the 2 biggest powerhouses of the continent for nothing. Hell, it takes the #1 spot now. We got plenty of corps of our own based here. And we got Syndicates, mafias, and other shady groups and spies from abroad looking around every corner. I guess Ada would have had to conceal her identity while passing through here, which will make it even more difficult to find her. Don't worry, Van's the perfect man for the job. He has all kinds of shady connections and on call around here, don't you? Just all kinds of fine blurring out now, huh?
Well, hello, Van. I've been expecting your call.
Sir, okay, no you're not. You're lying to me. You have not been expecting our call. I swear to God. How? That sounds like... was a 50-50... Oh. Wow, was a 50-50 chance it was you. You knew exactly who my next client is then, huh?
Indeed. Farida Al-Fayed, daughter of the warriors of Kruga's vice chief.
How do you know this shit? What? How?
I also know she wants your help in finding a missing Jaeger Corps.
Okay, are you stalking me? Are you stalking? How is this how? How? How did you? I'm gonna say they've been on her ever since she arrived in the capital. The CID's database isn't just for show. Man, if you know exactly what she's here for, you probably played a part in why the corps have gone AWOL, right? Is that really true? I'd be lying if I said it isn't. We caught wind of their movements 10 days ago on their way back to Free Cities via Calvard. As you all know, there are no laws that prohibit Jaeger Corps from entering or leaving the country. However, we, the CDID, make it our business to know exactly what each corps is doing while here. We also take advantage of particularly capable units to train our own special ops division from time to time. Wait a minute. So you're telling me everyone's all like... Okay, granted, this is 2 years after now. This is 2 years after. So, we're making peace with them right now. Why? Because it feels like their seed ID is actually scary. The fact that they know who goes in and out of Calvard and have their own, like, they're kind of scary. Calvard's, CIC is kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Special Ops Division? Hercules, right? Heard it was given a serious overhaul after its screw up against the Empire a couple years back. The capabilities of each individual unit differ greatly even now, I'm afraid. All this is to say, we set one of the more promising units against Ada, the Flame Eater, and her corps. I would note that the goal of this operation was to really encircle her unit, not to engage in combat. And while the operation started off on the right foot, she managed to break through our lines and escape. I can't say the news came as any surprise to me, knowing the corps she was in before. Yeah, I heard the rumors. So this was all 10 days ago. I understand the initial trouble that happened, but she hasn't been captured since then, has she? That is correct. I'll send you our data on where we cornered her, but beyond that, I told you all that I know. Consider this my way of repaying my debt to you from the other day. I leave the rest to you. No, you're gonna make us, we're gonna be even again too. Hey, don't hang up on... Come on, they just have to stick their fingers in this pie, huh? So it seems. The idea is Calvard's intelligence division, right? So even they couldn't catch her. She's so awesome. Way to think positive, kiddo. Well, I feel like we can narrow down where she could be now. Let's review what we got so far again. This should do it. is where the CID tried and failed to corner Ada's corpse. After we eliminate where the CID's unit was, we can narrow down the escape route with 3 possible locations. Which one do you think is most likely? What's the surrounding Arterian and villages? I think they return via... I wouldn't know shit. I was trying. Nice thinking. This route will open up 2, even 4 times the options to get back home. Plus, it makes sense they'd want to go through another country to get their CID off their back. Now, if they took this route here, they're most likely stopped off at Creole Village? Oh, hey! It's a farming village to the northwest, known for its gorgeous ruinous scenery. I've never been there myself, but it sounds like it rings a bell for you, Fairy. It does. Ada's told me about it before. She said that the public transportation as well built there, even though it's so rural. So it's a good spot to resupply. And then I should come visit since the scenery is so pretty and the food is so good. I see. Oh! I think that settles it. Tomorrow morning, we make for Krell. I can almost bet we'll find something there. You can stay up in the 3rd floor for tonight. I'll give a heads up to our landlords. Okay.
Wow! Your truck is huge!
Oh yeah, she's a big girl.
Oh, my phone fell.
Of the 4 big car manufacturers in Calvard, Ingrid's got the best rep when it comes to sports cars. This here's the best one they ever made, and I went ham tuning her up even further. You can see what I mean at the front, and in the suspension system where I've...
I can't follow a word you're saying, but it sure looks nice.
Should have known you wouldn't be able to appreciate a man's... what?
Jada, there's some hot dogs lined up for you that was barbecued last night.
Yeah. You're great. You're great. The personality is killing, man. Careful painting all women with the excessively large brush you got there. Even if it's true, I don't care about cars at all. But whatever tuning is, I'm sure it made your trip look very cool. Just gonna be quiet before you make me cry.
What's all this whining first thing in the morning?
You're the kind of people who gave me food yesterday. Hey guys. Did you really come all the way out here just to see us off?
Yeah.
Aww.
Mostly for Agnes. And Fairy, but Van too, I guess.
Aww, I mean honestly, aww. I heard that.
We also wanted to bring you this. It's got sandwiches, milk, and coffee. I'm sure you haven't had much time for breakfast this morning.
Oh my god, she's perfect. Nice, thanks. You really shouldn't have. Thank you so much. And after you did so much for me yesterday too, I really don't know how to thank you.
Oh, think nothing of it. Making a guest feel welcome is what a good host does. You would do the same in your home too, wouldn't you?
Of course.
Kids your age gotta eat a lot to grow up big and strong. Keep an eye on them both, alright, Van?
Will do. And thanks for coming to see us off, Eunice.
Have a safe trip.
She's so cute and precious. She must be protected at all costs. She must be protected at all costs. You hear me, game? That is a new child. That is my child.
Wow, it's so fast! And it still manages to be such a smooth ride, too. I think I can see a little of why you're so proud of it, Van.
I'd really start to cry if you couldn't. We'll be out of the capital and on the Northern Highway in 10 or so. Then I'll show you how fast and smooth my baby can really be.
I love him.
It can go even faster? Just try to keep it safe, please.
He's good. He's great. Oh boy. Oh god. Still not sure you should have come along for the ride, Agnes. Now you got 3 days off, but the new term started, didn't it? What, you got no work to do? I just didn't want to be the only one left out. The Genesis seemed to be involved in this somehow too, so it could be there's a role here that only I can play. And I applied for permission to be off campus for a few days last night, so don't worry, we're not breaking any rules. You thought this through? Way too hard. Amaris has always been way too lax with the rules for such a big name academy. So if you're going to such a famous academy, why are you working for Mr. Arkwright? Is it a part-time job? That's right. I've only just started though, and I didn't have much say in the matter. Oh, and Fedra, Vans is fine. I'm getting paid for this, so you're my client. No need to be polite. What? Okay, but only if you call me a fairy. Sure, that works for you. If you're 13, then you must attend Sunday school at the temple, right? Yeah, I started senior classes this year. They're a lot harder than what I'm used to. Oh, but the temples here aren't the same as the ones I know, I think. That's right, we have churches and chapels instead, though they serve the same purpose. But they are temples for worships in Calvard too. You got Arasta, the wind goddess in the central east, Adios, the sky goddess in the west. They believe to be one and the same, even if their names are different though. He's even got another name if you go farther east. Oh yeah, Adia told me about that. It feels like there's so much out there for me to learn. Still, it sounds like Ada taught you a lot. She did. Not just about fighting, but about different places across the continent. What's popular in those places? It also sounds weird after I've already asked you to find her, but I still can't believe her corps would just disappear the way it did. They're all hardened Jaegers who always been able to handle anything thrown their way. Your friend from the CID called her the Flame Eater, didn't he? Yeah, pretty well known name among Jaegers. They say she used surgical precision with knives and gunfire to cut through enemy morale and momentum. She joined the the Eaton Child 5 years ago after her old corps disbanded, I think. That sounds about right. She was another corps?
She was. A really famous one, too.
The Takamaru's Reading Teens group. It
was called Zephyr, and it was one of the 2 biggest Jaeger corps in the West.
That's shocking to have this connection. I feel like she's gonna have so many fucking friends that she's gonna know now if she ever meets up with them.
It was made up of a small number of combat specialists, the Jaeger King being its head. And Ida used to lead one of their units. But after the Jaeger King died 5 years ago, the whole corps fell apart. That was when she moved on to Eisenschild.
Eisenchild. That's so interesting. I didn't realize Jaeger Corps could have such a rich history. Zephyr's still around, by the way, just in a different form. But yeah, their rep back in the day was something else. I can't see someone who used to be with them going down easily. You think so too? But if she's fine, then why hasn't she made contact with the rest of her corps? All this is making my head hurt. Don't worry, we'll find her for you. Even if she isn't in Krill, I'm sure we'll find some clue that will take us to her.
You told us how deep your bond with her goes.
Aw, Agnes.
That alone will surely draw the 2 of you back together.
Aww.
Where there's a will, there's a way. And Van and I have the will to find you a way.
Aww.
You mean it? Well, thank you. I'll be counting on you both.
Thinking about it, I might have had some indirect involvement with Ada 2 years back. She chose to go against her old home and help our side back then. It makes no sense that some of her skill would up and vanish. Though the Genesis may be involved. There's gotta be more to this than there seems. The only question is whether she went dark by her own volition. I hope she didn't. Well, I hope she did. I don't want her to be dark for just being controlled or something. I hope in God that nothing happened to her person that she sees as an older sister. I would cry for her. September 7th, 11:25 a.m. Wow, the scenery here is beautiful. Everything's so green. You don't get a view like this anywhere I live. There isn't much like this near the capital either. We haven't passed another car in ages. It makes it feel like we have the whole picture cube view to ourselves. That's how it goes on an old country road. We're making good time. If we keep going like this, we'll be there in time for lunch. Is something wrong, Van? Something's not right up ahead. Might be a kid, but you're not a Kruger warrior for nothing, huh? I'm gonna pull over. Be ready for a fight. Alright. That bus has been surrounded by monsters. Wolves, I count 6, 7, 8. Bah, I hate working for free. You can't say that. How could you stand by when there are people in danger? I know. Watch yourselves if you're gonna pitch in. You in or out, Fairy?
What do you think? I'm in.
What is that?
It's a rifle blade used in our corps. I'll use it to keep both of you safe. Now, may Arusha watch over us!
Okay then, let's do this.
Here goes! I'm on the scene!
Let's get to work.
Oh god.
Your charge attack's ready now.
We'll be lightning quick!
A boost would work here.
Pull out all the stops.
Barry! I've got you now! Burn! Yes!
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Attacking enemy. A boost would work here.
Keep it up! It's working!
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Target locked! You're trapped! Play chance!
Certain arts initializing drive.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill!
Aerial Buster!
Here goes!
Energy output at maximum.
Keep it up! It's working!
Activating skill.
Give me power! Yeah! You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
Boost gauge limit broken.
It should be safe for now.
Enemy stunned. Now's the time to deploy shards. A boost would work here.
Here I go! Ban!
This'll hurt.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand! Full boost! Give them your all!
I'll dice you up! All you on yes.
Yes.
Initializing
like
drive.
that you are.
That was the last of them. Heh, not bad. I already know how good Van is, but I'm amazed at how fast you are, Fairy. Are all the warriors... Oh my god. Are all the warriors of Kruger like that? No way! I'm still a rookie. Most of them are much better than me. And your arts were awesome, Agnes. So is your staff. Aw, thank you. It's called an Orbital staff, and... Come on now. Wish I knew what was up with those monsters. It was almost like... Hello? Wait. Oh wait, no, it is me. Hello? You three over there. Are you okay? We really owe you one. We had to pull over because of our engine trouble. And the next thing we knew, we were surrounded. I have to say, you got some incredible combat skills. What are you, bracers? Nah, just ordinary passengers by. You work for West Calvard Transport, right? Let me give you my card. my god, I'm saying his name wrong. Arc Ride Solutions? And it's a guy who helps people with their problems. Not affiliated with the Bracer Guild. Even open to fighting monsters and stuff like I did. Just there for a price. Wait. Van? Hate to come across like this, but you would have been screwed without us, right? So if you could let your company know that and have them foot the bill, that'd be great. Van! Van, please. What? But the police or the guild would never... Well, we ain't cops or bracers, and you can't keep the lights on without a thank you. Not trying to scam you here. I just want a fair price for our services. Well, even escort you to town to finish the job. Wouldn't imagine you in a rush or get attacked again on the road, are you? You got me there. No, this is so inappropriate. I can see where you're coming from, but I don't think it's inappropriate at all. Whether it's the water we drink or the security to see we're safe from harm, nothing in life is free. I suppose so. I wonder if everyone from the Central East has such a practical mindset. Alright then, we'll hire you to take us down to Krell. And as soon as we arrive, I'll phone my boss. Sounds like a plan. Now come on, you two. Back in the truck. Okay. Oh, alright.
I wasn't expecting that to be how this ended. That young man's most certainly caught my attention.
Oh? You're a little bit catching my attention. Who are you? Why are you speaking to us? September 7th, 12:20 p.m.
Well now, isn't this a lovely village? It's like an idyllic painting. Rolling hills amidst clear streams, a windmill turning with the wind, and a touch of Middle Ages architecture. The white flowers we saw in the wheat field were beautiful as well. They were buckwheat flowers, weren't they?
Good eye. Fun fact, the village uses them in their specialty dish, galette.
Oh, I've heard of those. Ida always says they make for a perfect lunch treat. I'm excited to finally visit this place.
Aww.
Anyway, that bus is going to be out of commission for a while, so why don't we grab some grub?
I hear the inn over there has the best food in the village. While we're chowing down, we can ask if Ada's unit dropped by there. Sound good? Yep. Then let's go inside, shall we? Wow, this egg is amazing, and the buckwheat has a pleasant fragrance as well. Even the side vegetables are delicious. Monomart has Krell's buckwheat too, which no surprise it tastes even better here. Wait, they have orange and black currant glazets on the menu? Hell yeah! I am so ordering those! Ooh, I think I'll do the same. Munch, I'll have some of those too. Maybe I'll order seconds and thirds. Think you're all enjoying yourselves? The Letts are the pride of our village. Not one makes them quite like us, so make sure you savor the flavor. And while you're at it, why don't you try some of the other items on the menu? We have vegetables, galettes, smoked salmon, and seasonal fruits. Oh, and you'll definitely want to try out our desserts. We serve some of the best caramel and ice cream you'll ever have. So many choices. Is it bad that I want to order one of everything? You got caramel and ice cream? I'll take 10 of each! Oh my god, man, do you even have the money for that? Wait, hang on. We didn't come here to drown ourselves in food. We came here to ask some questions. You work here a lot, right? Of course, my parents own the place after all. You saved the people on the bus, right? Well, fire away then. I'll gladly answer any questions you have. Cool, so I need you to think back on 10 days ago. Did any shady-looking people happen to stop by here? 10 days ago? I don't know if I can remember that far... Wait, actually, yeah. There were a group of Jaegers staying here around then. I knew it! If you don't mind me asking, how did you know they were Jaegers? Did the attire give it away? Oh no, they were all wearing casual clothes. I just saw a Jaeger when I see one. Our village is near the border of a few countries, so we get patrons like them from time to time. But as long as they pay their bills and don't cause trouble, you're just as welcome here as any of our other guests. I suppose that's fair. The stores is probably treated as a buffer zone between Jaegers. Races are always buzzing around like flies, and there's a police station here. I got a few questions for you. Was there a woman in that group of Jaegers? Yes, I remember there being one. I believe she was the leader. She had a dark green, She had a dark green hair tied back in a ponytail. Honestly, I thought she looked really cool. Yep, that's Ada, alright. Sounds like we're on the right track. Do you know what happened to them after that? Like, did they say where they were headed, for example? Normally I wouldn't share that kind of information out of respect for their privacy, but since you know them, I don't mind sharing what I know. They stayed here for one night and left first thing in the morning. I don't know where they were going, though, and I haven't seen them since. Wait, no, this isn't quite right. Huh? What do you mean? Have you seen one of them recently? Yes, I think so, actually. I'm pretty sure I saw the same woman 3 days ago. For real? So, does that mean she's still in the village? I think that's doubtful, and honestly, it was also pretty dark out when I saw her, so I might have been wrong. I didn't see any of her Jaeger friends either. You know, the more I talk it out, the more I realize I could have totally been mistaken. Sorry for getting your hopes up. Don't be sorry, it's still a lead worth investigating. We should ask around town to see if someone else caught sight of her too. You've been a big help. I'll order one of those sweet, gallets later as thanks. I'll hold you to that. I won't pry into your business, but I do hope you enjoy your stay in our village. Alright, gang. It's info gathering time. The goal is to determine if Ada really was here 3 days ago. If luck's on our side, we'll get some good information in no time. Fingers crossed! Alright, let's get started, shall we? Actually, that is where I'm stopping for tonight.